We starting.
We starting. Welcome
We starting.
to the Rupees Podcast, episode number 106. I'm Adrian. I got Gore here. Got David here. Got the boys here. We're big chillin'. Um, this is our video game podcast. We go live every Thursday. We talk video games. We talk a little bit about stuff that we watch too. So we'll probably talk about a little bit of Godzilla and Kong. Oh,
Ah!
that's. Oh, Kong made that noise.
That's Kong.
Yeah. We are on twitch.tv/thepunk where we stream this live. Like people like It's Deadly in chat. Also noting that we live. We definitely live.
Live.
One of you guys gonna help me out again with the games gone by schedule because I do not have that up right now.
Yeah, I can do it.
Uh,
Hellblade is April. May is 999. June is Parasite Eve. July is Metal Wolf Chaos XD. August is Stardew Valley, and September is whatever the fucking game he has.
yeah, which,
Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
yeah.
Bloodstained
So
Ritual of the Night.
due to a story we're talking about later that we talked about last week too, David once again has had to change his pick because of external forces
Working against me.
working against him. So
they're taking Bloodstained off too.
yeah. So Tokyo Jungle is no longer on the list. Maybe we'll do a mini on that one sometime. I still got that. I'm down to play
I
it.
guess we could still play it now because they're not. As long as he's.
I think that'd be a good one to go to later on too, especially when games that are unobtainable. That's kind of a good way to, in our own way, like preserve that. You know what I'm saying?
I would have to
Fair.
buy it though first.
And get to it.
Well, I'm not.
Have you ever been on your Sony rewards?
No.
I actually just logged in for the first time last week, and I had $25 worth of PSN credit on there. Just like random stuff I've been buying, and just it just been giving me rewards, and I just haven't noticed. Kong,
I feel like they need to better advertise that shit.
they do.
Why
But
would they?
that's our
Giving you money? Fuck that.
that's our games gone by. So that's our monthly video game book club that we do, where we each of us picks a game and we talk about that. And it could be new to some of us, could be old to some of us. Who knows? But then that's our list. We will probably have another one somewhere in there. But for now, that's our list. Sunday we should be streaming. I believe I got the adapter I needed. I was missing that last week, so we should be back on Halo this week. We're doing that on Sundays. We're gonna start up with the Halo Spartan Assault. That's the twin stick, and then we'll move to Halo 5, and then we're done. No, we got Halo Wars 2. Then we're done.
No, you're done. It's over.
You're never done. Did you see someone trolled Kotaku into saying Halo Infinite got delayed to next year?
Got delayed. Yep. I saw that.
Because journalists
And then
just don't do their.
the same Twitter that trolled Kotaku started advertising vibrators in the fucking
Yeah, because I had that was a phenomenon I was kind of curious about, because you notice when you see viral tweets, you see that it's always people advertising like vibrators, or it's like the space lights, the ones that make it look like everything's in space on your ceiling.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, just random shit. And I got curious about that. I looked into that and how it's like anytime you get a viral tweet, you just get hit up by so many people like paying you to advertise their shit.
Right.
So if we ever go viral, I'm definitely advertising. I don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah,
ladies, you guys are gonna love this.
Get the massive cock expander or whatever. It'll fill you up real good.
Take it from me.
Yeah, man. You want your shit to look like something Indiana Jones would explore? Come on. Get this giant dragon horse cock. Very freaking.
There you go. But yeah, so then what else we have? teespring.com/stores-blue-rupees. I think that's what it is. We have our like, comment, subscribe shirt. Check that out. We'll probably have another shirt sometime in the foreseeable future, I think. I'm kind of wanting to add something else to there. But that does help us out the podcast on hosting it, like the audio podcast, which you can find on Spotify, on iTunes. We that and Games Gone By are on there, except David, I keep forgetting to ask. Maybe after this podcast, if it's short enough, we need to just really quick verify Google Podcasts for Games Gone By.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do that. But so that should be on all the podcast places too. Games Gone By. I think this last week. What was it? Did it go up this last week? It might. Ooh, I don't know if it did or not. I had to return to in-person work this week, and
it was Curse of the Moon. It was the last one that went up.
Okay, so I think we might have missed Inside. I'll post that if not next week. We had to go back into in-person work this week, and it's been a madhouse. So sorry for that. But yeah, we'll get that up. So Inside will be following this next week probably because I don't think that got posted. But yeah, that's its own feed too. So if you want Games Got By just on its own, check that out. About 5 episodes are up right now, so it's doing pretty good. What else? I think that's about it. Yep. Gore, what'd you play this week?
Him go first. Don't I
David,
go
what'd you play
second?
this week?
Did I go
All
first?
right.
I just mixed it up whenever.
I don't have. I need to remember. So let him go first.
All right.
Or do you want to talk about Godzilla vs Kong before we get into all this stuff?
If you wanna.
Sure. Well, David, why don't you talk about it? Let's go about like what do we watch first?
All right. Well, the big thing that I watched was Godzilla versus fucking Kong.
I didn't
Beyond
see
that,
one.
Yeah, that's
Is that the
that.
porn parody?
Yeah, fucking Kong.
Fucking Kong. Oh, he kind of did at one point. You didn't see that part, Adrian.
Yeah, I missed that. That's the post credits, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, talk about it.
all right. So I'm a longtime fucking Godzilla fan, I'm a longtime kaiju fan. I love giant fucking monster films. Whether they're kind of have a deep message to them, like some of the ones like Godzilla versus Biolante, or even just the original Godzilla, all the way up to no, we're just having dumb monster fight monster. I fucking love it. At the end of the day, this
I hate
was
this movie.
phenomenal. I fucking love this film. The human characters, I've seen a lot of people kind of railing on them. I thought they were honestly fine for what this film was designed to be around. The human element is really ever the strongest point of a Godzilla film. In some of them, they're really good. Shin Godzilla, phenomenal human storyline in that one.
Yeah.
But that's also in a storyline where the humans are meant to be tethered to the core issue of what's happening.
Yeah.
I would kind of like to see us eventually kind of go to like a Final Wars kind of style, or even like a Godzilla versus Destroya, for a lot of reasons. But just so that way we can go ahead and kind of see more unique aspects of kind of just focusing on just the monsters. But man, this was a fucking great setup. It was everything I was wanting this to be. It really kind of makes me curious to see what else we're finally going to see with the series. The only complaint that I do have is they definitely could have done a little bit better on integrating already a lot of the other established lore into this one. This
Yeah.
kind of
What's that?
felt
Just
like,
dumping it in there.
yeah, well, even then, it very much just kind of ignored all the other films for most part and felt like you could have never seen those, just watch this and you'd be perfectly fine. Which maybe that was kind of the intent. But like I was
I'm
kind of
sure it
surprised
was.
at least Rodan didn't show up in this, just because usually, traditionally Rodan does tag along for a lot of these versus fights. So it was kind of weird to not
And
have
also
him.
the end of the last movie, they didn't even mention that.
Yeah, no,
Everybody bowing to Godzilla, and then this one he's just like, all the other monsters just fucked off somewhere. I don't know, they're around.
they're
Like, where are
somewhere.
they?
Who knows?
They're
But
somewhere.
they're somewhere.
Especially
Um,
Rodan. Rodan's a little punk.
Hell yeah. But it's kind of one of those things that, oh no, I got exactly what I wanted out of this. I got big lizard boy punching giant monkey, and the fights were fucking
Clapping.
great. Absolutely fucking great fights. Happened exactly as they should have. The big reveal that was fantastic for the final fight of the movie. I love that whole setup. As again, there's so many aspects that I see in this where I'm like, oh, I think I get what they're gonna do next. Because I already fucking knew that the big final fight was going to be what it was, just based on how they set it up. Because in the original film, that's kind of how they alluded to the big reveal of this one as well. And which, oh man, I don't know. I'll let you guys talk about it a bit before I kind of go into more of my direct spoilery stuff. But
Ian MS93 in the chat says we learned only one store sells bleach. I know that bothered Gore.
Yeah. Well, I guess there is a line because I saw it again today. There is a line where she said like one more or whatever, like as in like this is like one more store they're gonna check, but so it's like you check every store in this one fucking city like that could sell bleach. Like all right, and also even if there's one store that sold bleach, you're just going there is so silly to me. Like oh yeah, bleach. We gotta find who buys all the bleach. Like fine, whatever. Yeah, that was silly.
Gore,
Is that
thoughts?
Me. I really enjoyed it. I've already said it what I had to say pretty much on my video. But I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I didn't mind the human stuff really. I mean, the human stuff was not great, but it was definitely I think better than King of the Monsters. I couldn't stand some of the humans at times in that movie because everybody's trying to be funny and shit. And this one, everyone was just like moving
Quirky,
along.
but yeah.
Yeah, and I liked the Gia character and her relationship with Kong. I thought that was charming. And I didn't mind the other characters really. The only one I thought was kind of annoying was the little fat kid. But
Agreed.
yeah, because I liked Brian Tyree Henry, who's the podcast guy. I liked him. But I just I couldn't
Little
stand.
overly cheesy, but sure.
Yeah, sure, but I think he did a good job. I just didn't. I didn't like that kid. Like watching it the second time, every time he talked.
The most
He had
groan-worthy
no purpose
fucking
being in this
line.
film at all.
What was it?
Yeah, yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, it'll be fun." Oh, I don't understand women. Okay,
Oh yeah.
so
When they
groan-worthy.
do their handshake or whatever, I'm like, all right.
Um,
Do their even though they've only known each other for a couple of
Yeah, right.
hours, they have a secret handshake. I will say though, it is kind of shitty how they treat that kid though,
sure.
because he immediately gets bitched out. It's like, I don't even want to be here, and you steal my car, my brother's car. It isn't even mine.
Yeah.
And then you treat me like a fat asshole the entire movie.
Um.
That's a kid from Deadpool too, also.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot.
Yeah, it is.
I still have to finish. I'm on the very last bit of it.
Yeah. He loves it
I
so
just
far though.
fucking can't handle the humans. So everything about them is like so cringy. The best part so far was that woman that was they were shooting at Kong when they're trying to get out, and Kong just looked their ass and just grabbed them and just squished them at you. You hear no.
Yeah, I love that. But
Like, good.
that's
Fuck
really
that.
close. You're only like 20.
Oh, I'm
25
like right
minutes.
there. Yeah, I can finish it right after this podcast.
That's so weird that you stopped there. That's like right before the giant fight at the end.
No, I had no time. I was like I was busy.
Okay.
I liked how the trailers never really revealed the look of Mechagodzilla. Yeah, the trailers like in
No.
hindsight do pretty good.
Even the ones that showed him. By
Yeah,
the way, spoilers. Mechagodzilla, isn't it? But
yeah, it's a spoiler.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
it doesn't matter.
But
I think everybody knows at this point.
yeah. Overall, it's the fights are awesome. Fights are great. The
fight you saw. I guess you saw the one where he fights the war bats too. But
yeah.
that's barely a fight. He took care of their asses.
I might.
quick.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so far I just can't handle the humans. Humans are just fucking annoying. I don't.
They do something else as stupid as hell later on to
I'm sure.
fight an enemy that is like, what the fuck? It's like some shit you see in a cartoon.
I just
guess
really shoots giant monkey.
Yeah.
I just really like halfway through the movie I was like I was like this close to just like fast forwarding just to the fight scenes. All right, fast forward. All right, is there fights? There's Kong. All right, cool.
You wouldn't miss much if you did that.
No, I really wouldn't have. I probably should have. I also just have not been like crazy ecstatic about any of the MonsterVerse movies though. So I guess that's why none of my I'm not overly excited.
You don't have like a deep
No
love for Kong or Godzilla.
I almost bought that Godzilla thing that they had last. Was it like a year or two ago? Remember
the Criterion?
Yeah, I almost bought that just to kind of get into it, but it was so expensive. I might still get it on the 50% off if it's still around. But yeah, no, I don't really care too much about the MonsterVerse. That's why I don't really care to begin with. I mean, it was cool. I'm like, cool. It looks fun, and they have been fun. Like King of Monsters, again, annoying humans. Didn't really care about that. Kong Skull Island was fun. I do have Shin Godzilla. I know that's gonna be good though.
Kong Skull Island actually had some fun human stuff.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly
and Bryan Cranston for the 4 seconds he was in.
Yeah, and Godzilla. Yeah. And Kong Skull Island, Sam Jackson too. I mean, Sam Jackson can, I don't know, save any.
Get it.
Pretty much. You can get it.
But
he can't get with Jigsaw though, man. His ass is about to get killed in that movie.
But no. Overall, like the fights are great, and that's really, I mean, to be fair, that's really the only point anyone gives a fuck about.
The last fight is fucking amazing. Like the last 25 minutes of the movie is like the best.
Which is the neon Tokyo shit.
Oh, I love it. I love
which is a great look.
I love it. I really do. And that was my main problem with King of the Monsters is that the fights look great, but there's a lot of darkness. Like you couldn't see a lot. I mean, you could tell what was going on. It was just that it was like muted the colors.
Sure.
But this one's just like fuck it. You want to see Kong swing on a building and then drop kick fucking Godzilla? You'll see it. It's in color this time.
David, any other thoughts? I know you held on to some thoughts.
Yeah, so I'm excited because again, I get fucking deep in this shit. I had a feeling after the end credit sequence, which I'm actually sad that there was no end credit sequence.
There's no post credit scene, which they explained why, because they don't exactly know where they're gonna go with it at this point with the MonsterVerse, because this is kind of like their ending, pretty much.
They wanted to see what reaction was.
It was all leading up to this, and they don't know exactly where to go because they might. It all depends on because King of the Monsters didn't do very well. Like it did fine, but it did fine, but it didn't do like extremely well. Not like
when was it supposed to come out again?
This was come out like March last year, I think.
Yeah, so it's been.
It was supposed to be right after King of the Monsters.
Yeah, I remember that.
It got delayed because King of the Monsters didn't do so well, and they were gonna. There was a lot of rumors about them trying to like refilm stuff and add more monster stuff in it, and then of course,
that would have been great if they did.
Yeah, I don't think they reshot anything. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear anything. I think that what they did was, I have a feeling they just edited down the human stuff.
Sure.
Because Lance Reddick shows up in this movie for Lance Reddick, by the way, from John Wick. He's what's his name? Chiron in that movie or whatever. He's the guy that takes his dog or whatever. He's like, hello, Mr. Wick, that guy.
Yeah.
He shows up literally. He shows up. He's in the credits. It says Lance Reddick, and he shows up. I'm not getting for like 20 seconds. He's right next to the girl's dad. At one point, he's like, "Hello, I'm here now," and then that's it. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So it was obviously edited down. He probably had a bigger role in the original cut,
but they had to keep him in the credits.
Yeah, which is weird when that happens. Like that's the only reason why I think it was edited down. I bet it was like a 2.5 hour movie, like the last Godzilla was. And they probably cut out like 20 minutes or so of human stuff.
Honestly, I enjoyed the human stuff in this one. The fat little kid probably didn't need to be there.
Yeah,
that's the only kind of segment that I thought.
Honestly, that whole side story didn't need to be there.
No, it really didn't.
No, Millie Bobby Brown didn't need to be in there. Podcast guy didn't need to be there.
I wasn't objecting to them being there for extra runtime. It was an interesting little B plot, I thought.
Neo had a good response because I bitched about it on Twitter. He said, "Bro, this is the worst cast of humans in a kaiju movie and I've seen in a while." I'm like, facts.
No,
I don't.
I don't care.
I do not agree.
Maybe it's.
You haven't finished the movie yet.
Maybe it's the experience.
Well, how can you say facts when you're not?
Also, you just said you don't even really watch kaiju shit. So that's
I've watched all the ones in this though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm gonna say.
Oh, so out of the 4 movies of kaiju you've seen in your entire life, easily the worst.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
a valid statement.
You've only played like Halo games. You're like, Halo 1 is the worst game.
If you played 4 Halo games, and said, "Oh, Halo 1's the worst," and I'm like, "Okay, well, you played enough Halo games to say which one you think is the worst."
No, I'm saying if you've only ever just played 4 Halo games, period. That's all the games you've played, and you're like, Halo 4, easily the worst shooter to ever exist.
Yeah.
So let me say this. This is a thing I was gonna add before I got fucking interrupted.
Now you know how we feel.
It Dudley says
you were done. You just said facts.
Going to bed. It's 3 a.m. I'll watch it later today. I promise. Good night, man. Appreciate you coming down.
Good night.
I think because I also didn't care for Godzilla King of Monsters, but I think being in a theater just helps this kind of movie in general. I think home viewing is just not the ideal experience for Godzilla or a King Kong movie, and I probably just don't like them more because of that. I'm probably like more accepting of it when I'm in theaters and there's a giant screen and I'm like, oh, peanut brain, I'm enjoying this. So
sure,
I can see that. But no, I'm fucking excited. The way that they kind of built this up is
I like how you said I'm fucking excited, and they even said, yeah, we don't know.
So what I was trying to say, anyways, so what I was trying to say is I'm excited to see where they kind of go with this, because there's a lot that they did kind of pull on the older mythos with a lot of Godzilla stuff. especially when they showed off in the post-credit scenes of the King of the Monsters. When they were kind of showing
Yeah,
off the
that was
Ghidorah
good.
skull, I'm like, oh yeah, this is easily gonna eventually lead to like Mecha Ghidorah
Yeah,
or Mecha
no.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna lead up to something like that, but I thought it would be in a different movie. And then when I heard Mechagodzilla was in this, because we already spoiled it.
Yeah.
All right, I figured
Yeah,
I was going. I honestly, when I was watching the movie, I completely forgot about Ghidorah, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, and it was a great use of it, and it's one of those things that where the post credits have also already established stuff going on the moon. Clearly, we're gonna get Space Godzilla at some point. I don't know how they'll use them, but I'm excited for Space Godzilla. The monsters I am honestly the most excited to hopefully kind of see with the Godzilla, the newer kind of monsterverse is.
Gamera.
I would love
I
to
would love Gamera.
finally, after all these years, have Godzilla and Gamera go toe to
Hell
toe.
yeah.
That
Hell
is the
yeah.
one fucking crossover we have wanted for fucking years. And god damn it, I really want that so fucking bad.
That'd be amazing.
Maybe they'll secure the rights and we can see that. Gamera has also been making
Gigan.
some new films lately, so I'm curious to see that. Gigan would be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. I know a lot of people shit on it, but honestly, I would be very excited for Biolante. I feel like, especially in today's environment, a creature like Biolante is very important to what's going on.
Yeah.
Also, Destroya.
Yeah, Destroya.
Oh my god.
Destroya.
If they brought in, especially if they go the extra mile and bother to bring in Son of Godzilla, just because I want to see this universe's version of Destroya snapping Godzilla's son's neck in front of him and laughing at him. I fucking want that so bad.
I know it's the cartoon, but I want them to call him Godzuki.
So really quick.
I know it's the cartoon, but I still want to see that.
Totally unrelated, but right now, currently, on Twitter marketing, there's a brand bracket champion, Skittles versus Xbox right now. It's literally a 0.2% difference between it. Skittles is winning. Xbox is set, though. If they win, they're putting those Xbox Series X mini fridges in production this year, and that's not a joke.
Cool.
So everyone, that's all 3 people out there. Go vote Xbox. I will buy that fridge and I will unbox that on a podcast. I promise you that. I will buy it. I'll buy an Xbox Series X mini fridge. That's not. That's...
a mini fridge? Oh fuck that! It has to be a big one.
No, I think.
No, it's gotta be a big one.
I'll buy it if did want to do that too. Fuck
if
it.
It's the big one. He'll buy it and then he'll go inside of it like Indiana
I'll fit it right
Jones.
there in that corner too. It'll fit perfectly.
He'll do some Joker shit and take all the shit out and go inside of it for no reason.
But there it's 50.1% to 49.9. So let's get that mini fridge. Let's do it.
Yeah. There you go. Inflate the votes just like Neil Druckmann did that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't think I forgot that. And then Ghost of Tsushima won the fucking fan vote. So I remember that.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. All right. David, what'd you play?
Oh, no, actually, no, I want to talk about the Suicide Squad trailer.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't need to.
The new one, did you react to it?
Yeah, I watched both of them.
I know
it was weird watching that one because that one's a completely different tone of the first trailer. All right, so there's 2 trailers out already. Not even a week after the first trailer is already another trailer. I'm assuming you said it showed before Godzilla vs Kong, so I'm assuming
the Green Band
that was made just for it's Green Band. And also, it's made just for theaters because they assumed Godzilla vs Kong would do well because it did extremely well in China, so which is cool. But actually, I think it did pretty well yesterday.
I imagine they did because it's the first major movie that's in theaters right now. So
yeah, well,
I'm sure
Tenet, I guess was.
But
people talking mad shit about Nolan, like Nolan couldn't fucking bring people back to theaters, but
were people like mad at him for doing it to begin with?
Yeah, they were really mad that because he was kind of throwing a tantrum a little bit, like I want my movie on a big screen, or I'm not showing you at all. Like, all right, and then they do, and it bombs. It's like, all right,
should have held on.
That's the only Nolan movie that's bombed now because he.
How bad the bomb?
Not too bad, but I think worldwide it did okay, but like compared to its budget, I don't think it made double its budget back, which usually means it bombs.
Yeah,
if your movie doesn't make at least double your budget back,
which I mean, no one's gonna really bat an eye over that bombing if they with Christopher Nolan. They're like, all right, we get it, I guess.
Yeah, but I could also see now, like even though, I mean, he threw a tantrum. So
yeah,
it was like one of those things where where like I could see him getting less of a budget next time.
Yeah.
You know, for an original movie. If he does like some shit like Inception 2 or something, I'm sure he's fine. But
So I'm curious. I know James Gunn like was super hands on with the Red Band trailer. I'm curious if he was super hands on with this one as well.
did you watch it?
I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could see him being hands on with both of them. I like him like knowing he has to make a Green Band trailer the next time. I could still see him like his little influences in there. Just like a lot of wacky shit happening. Nathan Fillion.
You got that zoom. You got the zoom in with the weasel for like a quarter second.
Dude, we got 3 new shots of Weasel, and all of them were horrifying.
I thought
eyes,
and him walking closer.
Back. Yeah, one walking closer, you get to see his back at one point, and then you get to see his eyes bulge out of his head. And I'm like, oh, cool.
And you see Jai Courtney stepping his shit.
Confirmation that he doesn't die immediately. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I was hoping the one time you see him licking the window, they just pull a gun out and shoot him right there.
Well, he died. He's definitely dying immediately, though.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's dying. There's a shot they keep showing like
of the helicopter.
Of the helicopter. Everybody's
and
dying.
everyone in that.
I assure you. The boomerang guy, even though he was in the last one, they're gonna kill him off because nobody likes him. Jai Courtney, which upset.
And no, here's an easy way to say it. Everyone in that shot that has that large panning shot where everyone's walking, they're dead.
Michael Rooker's dead.
They're all dead.
Michael Rooker's dead. The only ones that are gonna live that you would think aren't gonna live is Polka Dot Man. He's gonna live. King Shark.
I'm so glad.
Polka Dot. You know what? Polka Dot Man's on the poster. So,
yeah.
Just saying. And there's only like 5 people on the poster, even though it has a huge cast. So it's just like you'd think they put everybody on there, but. And also he's dancing in the trailer too. He was dancing in the last one, but this one you see way more of him like fucking. He was getting down. I love that actor too. He was in
yeah, he's so fucking good. I was telling my friend, he's like, "Oh, that's where I know him from." Like, yeah, he's Baba Yaga.
I can never pronounce his last name. It's like Das Mulshin or something.
Yeah,
like
that's why I don't. I just call him Ant-Man guy.
I'm gonna call him David. That's his first name.
David.
I don't know anybody else named David. So
yeah, might as well get to him.
I won't get confused. Hell yeah.
We only know someone named Dave.
Yeah, David. I'll call him David D. There you go. I'll call him Ant-Man guy, just like you.
Ant-Man.
I'll call him the Dark Knight guy because he was the guy that tries to kill Harvey Dent at one point, and then Harvey Dent kidnaps him.
So he went.
Remember he kidnaps him. He like threatens him.
He went DC to Marvel, back to DC. Look at this guy.
Yeah. He's a good character actor though.
Yeah, I know. But anyone in that wide shot, they're dead as fuck. All the people are dead.
Javelin dude, the guy with the yellow.
He's dying immediately. That man's dying.
Fillion with his arms. I bet the joke's gonna be with the guy that takes his arms off, or whatever, and they're just like floating to the side. I bet the joke will be he does that, and everybody's like, "That's fucking lame," and then he dies immediately right after that. I think that's gonna be the joke for most of them, is that they're all just really lame supervillains, and you think they're gonna do something, but they all suck, and they just all die right there. And then like the rest of the Suicide Squad, which will be the John Cena,
the Squad A.
Yeah, it'll be actual the useful ones. Harley Quinn, even though Harley Quinn has no abilities at all. I think that's gonna be a joke. That is totally a James Gunn thing to do. Just like characters dying instantly after they show up.
It would be if I wish Deadpool hadn't done it. I'm sure James Gunn's gonna do it just as fine.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just wish Deadpool hadn't done it.
I think they'll last longer. They'll actually do.
Deadpool
something.
Was literally you met them and they died, and it was in the marketing too.
Yeah, right. I love that too. They were building up like they were going to be in the entire fucking movie.
Which was that was kind of frustrating, because especially Shatterstar, man. Being an X-Force fan as a kid, I was so excited for Shatterstar.
And they got you.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then he shattered into some helicopter blades. Well, hey, you'll get to see him again in the Mortal Kombat movie.
There you go.
He's that cool guy. So there you go. Same actor at least. But yeah, no, this trailer. Well, the Red Band trailer, I love. King Shark. You know what? I always like King Shark. Whenever he shows up in random things, I heard he's great in that Harley Quinn show. I really want to watch that.
I love that he's got different personalities for each sort of thing. Also, I love Sylvester Stallone as the fucking voice. It's just.
Oh yeah, I didn't even because I knew Sylvester Stallone was in it, but I heard that somebody else was playing King Shark, so I didn't even like.
You thought it was Steve
until at the end I was like, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
It was like Stephen Agee or something. Who is that? He was in the movie too.
He's the guy at the monitor.
The guy at the monitor, yeah. But he's also does the mocap.
We have a freaking kaiju up in this bitch.
Yeah, that guy. But he's also I think the mocap he's supposed to be for King Shark. That's what I kept hearing. In that roll call, you see it says Steve Agee as King Shark or whatever. Well, I think at the end when they did that like trivia, remember they did like a trivia thing at the
Oh
end
yeah, they did,
of
but
the
not in the
men.
actual roll call video, which is weird. That threw
Yeah,
us
no, it
off.
wasn't in the roll call. No, I'm sorry. But I think when they introduced them, I think they said
Yeah,
he's playing King Shark. I could be wrong there, but I think
dude.
everybody just assumed he was, and then Sylvester Stallone's voice go, and
And no, yeah, his first words were
nom
nom nom
nom. No, nom nom. There you go, nom nom.
nom nom.
I hope that's all he says. He doesn't say anything else.
Yeah, they get Sylvester Stallone. They say nom
Because
nom.
well,
It's a
James
hand.
Gunn had him for Guardians of the Galaxy too. Also,
Oh,
and
right.
they didn't use him. Right? He just showed up in the beginning. He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Yondu,"
Yeah.
and then he's at the
what if at the end of Godzilla vs Kong in the post credits you see Starro?
Oh, that was amazing. Oh, Starro v Kong. Oh man.
All right.
Now that's one thing I wish I knew more about when it comes to old comics. Fucking giant fucking star
Sure.
fish with a cape on. He has a son too. I think I looked it up after this. He has a son who's just a smaller star.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? He's just like flying with his little fucking arm.
Yeah, so
leg thing down.
the
Like,
thing
oh my
that they
God.
used in the Snyder cut is actually what Starro is. So that's the weird like sort of connection they would
What do
have
you
had.
mean?
You know when
What thing?
Steppenwolf would use those like little like mechanical stars on people's head to like get them to say stuff?
That. Oh,
Those
okay.
are what Snyder did to Starro. But since that's not canon now, they're gonna use actual Starro as
that makes sense considering what he did to Jimmy Olsen and fucking Batman v Superman. So,
Yep.
you have something to say, David?
No.
All right,
Oh, okay.
let's move on.
Yeah, you were doing that movement thing like you had something to say.
David,
You look like a potato. Anyway,
speaking of potatoes, David, what'd you play?
that's nothing.
Finished Yakuza 3. That
I think
was
you said that, didn't
no. Well, I was
No?
starting to say that earlier.
Oh, okay.
Then we went into Godzilla. But yeah, played through and finished Yakuza 3. Man, the side stuff in that game, some of the weakest of the franchise, but the main story still fucking great. Absolutely loved it. Gonna give it a little bit of a break before I hop into Yakuza 4, just because Yakuza 4 is another very long game in the series. And with April, now that we're in April, we got Nier and Pokemon Snap at the end of the month. So I'm like, fuck
Shit,
it,
I
don't wanna
forgot.
play anything too long. So instead, I decided to fill my time. I started Code Vein because the only thing I knew about it, it's like,
Code
all right, it's action RPG, it's
Dark Souls?
anime, it's
Anime
oh, I
Dark
didn't know it was
Souls.
Dark Souls.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
No, I knew it was action RPG, I knew it was anime, and kind of some kind of vampire bullshit.
I always had it sold to me
all
as
right,
anime
I'm down.
Dark
Well,
Souls.
it is technically all that, but yeah, it's also Dark Souls.
Yeah, so I found that out by playing it for a couple hours. Like, all right, this is fun. It's a good kind of Dark Souls clone, but I'm really not in the mood for a Dark Souls clone. This is not what I was expecting going into this. So I put that down. I was like, all right, what can I just fuck around with for the next couple weeks? So I still have something I'm progressing in, but I'm not going ahead and burning myself out before Nier and Pokemon Snap.
And Hellblade.
So then I started playing Slime Rancher. That game is fucking chill as fuck. I love
It
that
is.
game. Hell yeah.
Very relaxing.
Been enjoying that. I unlocked a couple secret areas. It's such a fun, wholesome little game. The kind of different combinations you can do with the slimes are really adorable to see. Every so often, the game still throws a curveball at you with the tar slimes. The first time I had to completely restart my farm from scratch because those multiplied before I could kill all of them. It was a little heartbreaking, but man, it going back and playing this, I'm really excited for when we do Stardew Valley for games gone by because I fucking love the hell out of Stardew Valley. You know, that was just such a great, just a lot of different things to do and so very chill kind of a game.
Is there cross saves across platforms on Stardew?
No, I don't think there
No,
is.
there's
Damn.
not. No. Nope, you gotta start over.
Stardew over. Anything else, David?
Nope, that's it.
Gore, what'd you play?
All right, I only played 2 things this week. I started Monster Hunter Rise. Okay. I want to get
Big
into the
monster
series.
week for
I
you.
really do. I really do, but the beginnings of these games are so fucking slow, and I'm just like they are teaching you so much shit right in the beginning, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's like it's not natural too the way they teach you. It's just like, all right, here's a bunch of info, bam, 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 bam.
It
And you're just, like,
honestly gives
reading
me
it.
like
You're reading one mini tutorial, and it's like 7 pages of shit. And I'm like, I know this is all stuff that you could probably figure out yourself anyway, because it seemed like kind of shit. If you just press the buttons, you'll figure the fuck out. Like, oh, now you could zip across like things, like you use your like little grappling hook kind of thing, which I don't know if that's new. I don't remember that in
That
Monster
is
Hunter
new.
World. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that in World at least. I definitely don't remember that in the PSP game.
Yeah, no,
or
this
the
game looked like it has the most mobility out of all of them, which
Yeah.
is interesting to see.
Yeah, so far from my play, because I'm like maybe 2 hours in, it does. It just takes so fucking long to get to it. Like, Jesus Christ! Like, I'm talking to all these characters, and I'm like, I don't care. I just don't. I want to care. I just don't care about you. I just want you to shut up so I can monster hunt. And I don't know. In that 2 hours, I could watch the Mila Jovovich movie. Just saying.
It gives me
I just wanted to see if that would piss off David. Me saying that.
It really gives me vibes of like a really bad lecture class where it's like, here's a bunch of information, make sure you remember all this right away. Boom, boom, boom. Like,
Sure.
I don't. It's so wild.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise is sold out everywhere, says Blake.
Yeah,
Not surprising. It's
my GameStop was sold out. I actually went to a local game store to buy it, like just a
Support
regular
local.
ass game. Nah, fuck them. Actually,
They overprice everything, right?
I got good. No, it was $60. I got a good ass deal actually.
You got Code Princess, right?
Yeah. Okay. Why did you fucking spoil?
I didn't know if that was from there or not.
Yeah, it was. Why would you still spoil it? Period.
I don't know. I know.
I'm never gonna show anything.
I'm done.
I'm done. April Fools. No,
fuck
April
you.
Fools. This is our April Fools podcast. Actually, we didn't mention that in the beginning, so we should have started off with April Fools joke.
Hell yeah.
David's dead. Yeah, see? Oh, he actually died. Oh, whoa. Whatever.
Hey, I'll give you $5 if you do the rest of the 2 hours of the podcast like that, David.
I'll give you $10 if you actually die. Oh no, we woke up. All right, back to it.
So Monster Hunter is a shit game.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
No, it's not shit. It's just really fucking slow. And
really
I was like,
fucking shit.
It's really fucking shit. But no, I'm playing another game that is admittedly pretty slow to begin with, but I am more accustomed to this other style of game more so than Monster Hunter Rise. So I could skip all the shit in the other game I'm playing, which is Story of Seasons. Way more than I can with Monster Hunter Rise, especially since Monster Hunter Rise is the first Monster Hunter game that I'm playing. Really, I'm like actually trying to play, like really for real. I'm trying to. I'm gonna fucking stomach my way through it, so I can love it, because I will force myself to love this franchise.
That's how you know you feel good. That's how you know you found a good game. I had to force myself to fucking love this.
But I know I will love it eventually. I just really,
because they're such great games. They really are.
I know, and I love the giant monsters that you fight, and I love the idea of preparing for a fucking hunt. I love that. I don't like the time limit though. I never did like the time limit for. I know not every.
You don't like that in
games
limit, right? In general.
But yeah, but like this one, like it pressures you almost. Like you have an hour to.
Yeah, especially when you're going against like bigger foes like the Tigrex and some of the other kind of stronger enemies in the games. Man, you utilize all that fucking 1 hour to the fullest for some of those hunts.
Yeah, so that like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so especially depending which iteration to a Monster Hunter, because that's one of the things that I've always struggled with Monster Hunters. I've been playing since the very first PS2 Monster Hunter. And man, there are some weapons I really enjoy and I'm really good with, and there's some weapons I'm not. And when your favorite weapon is not in a particular entry of the games, it's always a nightmare to find something that works well for you, because I usually do gun lance. That's always my go-to. Aside from that, I like the bow and arrow. And man, it's wild as they kind of change and alter different weapons in different games of the series, or just not have them at all. And there's a lot of prep work that goes into them, especially when you're working with a team, because they scale up the difficulty of the monsters the more people you have with you, and it just makes it that much more fascinating when you actually have like a group of 4 people, and you got so much kind of coordination that's required to making sure you're not hitting each other. You're doing everything you can to kind of set up and lay up all the traps to kind of trip the monsters into them. Especially having like 2 switch axes, for instance, is wild because you'll have 2 people like slicing back, flipping over the monster, accidentally colliding into each other. If you have anyone that's on range, you gotta make sure that they're carefully placing their shots. It's fucking great multiplayer. It's just an absolute fun experience.
I just wish it wasn't so dense. I
mean, that's
yeah,
It's
nature
it's
of
like
it.
Star Wars. It's so dense.
so dense.
Every frame has something.
Story of Seasons,
information.
Gore. You were playing that too.
Oh yeah. Anyway, speaking of dense, the woods in that game, I gotta keep cutting trees down and shit. Dude, the fucking trees grow back in like 2 days. It's
Damn,
fucking
I
ridiculous.
wish I was like the Earth worked.
Yeah, it does actually.
Oh,
How do you think we have all that paper?
yeah, papers, please.
Super trees. Super trees.
Super trees.
Anyway, yeah, really fun. Anyway, no, Story Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. That's pretty much what I've been playing all week. Whenever I'm playing a game, I really enjoy it. It's another one of these games, but you know what? I like it. It does have a lot of frame. I don't even want to say frame rate. I don't want to say all frame rate because there is times where you could just tell it's like fucking. I mean, it's frame rate, but you could tell it's like just
not optimized. Or...
Yeah, it's like there's times where like the frame rate should not be so low. Like I'm in my house and there's nothing in it, no farm loaded, nothing. And it's just like I guess it has to be the optimization because it's like there's no way. Even the Harvest Moon game I played earlier this or last month, I guess now, was shitty. But every time I was in the house, it was perfectly fine. But I'm in my house, which is nothing. Maybe while I'm in the house, it's still loading the farm. I don't think so because every time I leave the house, it still has to load. I don't know. But there's a lot of load times too, which is really annoying. Because every time you leave the farm and go to the town to talk to anybody, it has like a 15-second load. And if you're like me, I'm always going to the town, like just like go there, back and forth. I don't know. It is a simple game though, and I really wish these games would go on to other consoles. I don't know why it only has to be Switch. I understand why you would want to play it on Switch. I get that, but like even the new Rune Factory game is only on Switch, I think. So
is it?
I think it might be on PlayStation. I could see that being on PlayStation, but I don't think Rune Factory ever came out anything else besides.
It
like,
just
Nintendo.
Switch feels so good for those kind of games.
I know, but like I'm not saying they should only be on PS4 and Xbox, but they should also be on those consoles. You know, even one World, the Harvest Moon game, that was on fucking PS4.
Well, you were happy about how much did you play about Sakuna on PS4? I know you got that on there.
Yeah, but yeah, that felt really good on PS4 because that was like a steady frame rate. Because there's a lot of action in that game, so there's times where I'm playing on Switch and it's chugging at times, and it just doesn't feel good. I want to go back to that game too because I really liked that. That was really charming. All the characters were likable too. That actually has a story to it, which these Story of Seasons games and Harvest Moon games, like you go to the town, do whatever the fuck you want, like just I mean, I guess you could say there is a loose story, but not really. A very loose story. But yeah, it's fun though. I can see why it has only like 7s. Like it's not like amazing, but I understand it. But I'm having a good time. It's a chill game, like Slime, whatever.
Always good to have a chill game.
Always good to chill with a good book.
With the boys.
With a good book, which is why I need to go back to Root Film.
Yeah, I do too. Anything else?
No, that's it. Those are the only 2 games I played.
Nice. I played a lot of stuff.
No,
I finished my Picross. I'm finally over that addiction. I ended up playing. Until I buy Picross S4 and S5.
Don't worry, they'll come out with 5 other ones next month.
Yeah. So I was wondering what to play on Switch because I wasn't feeling like reading stuff. I wanted to do something that I could play while listening to something on YouTube. So I ended up actually going back and finishing up that Donkey Kong DLC for Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah, I saw you playing that.
Yeah, because I really like Mario and Rabbids, and I had that DLC for a little while, so I figured let's just do that and we can knock it out and delete it finally. Good stuff. I actually really liked the DLC. It was
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was not too long. The characters were good. They didn't have you like swapping between characters. You pay is just as just Rabbid Peach, Rabbid Cranky Kong, and DK, and that's all you play as.
Okay.
It was really good. I actually really really liked it. Good new mechanics and all that, so that was good. Been playing a lot on PC now, so I've been trying to figure out like get through all my random games I have on here. So I've been dabbling a little bit in Overwatch. I've been doing a lot of random streams. If you're on my Twitter, there's just times where I'll just stream for an hour here or there, just because it's so fucking easy to. And if I'm playing on PC, it's like, well, why not just click on Streamlabs, just go ahead, you know. Yeah, so just follow on if you want, just tune in every once in a while. I stream for like an hour or so every now. But yeah, I did Overwatch. Yeah, I saw that tweet. It's a shame about those test results.
I wish you had longer.
Yeah, it's the final podcast, by the way.
I just want someone to see that. Go what?
Yeah, because you're the only one that got the final test result.
Yeah, I got it. They mailed it to me on accident.
Yeah. It's very. I'm getting easier at it, but the problem is I'm just not used to keyboard. It feels. I feel like I'm stupid as hell because like I know how to type without looking at the keyboard, but I misclick so many things because I'm just not used to playing with keyboard. You know, so I'm like over here like throwing a hook out instead of fucking reloading and all this dumb stuff. Right. But so like on the mouse I'm programming a lot of these buttons to do the shit that I would like to on keyboard now, which is nice. So I'll just push those instead.
That's why I got an MMO mouse. That helps a lot with that.
Yeah, so I've been just programming those, so that should help. Shout outs to Keymailer. I played the bus for a little bit. That's some bus simulator thing. Very glitchy. Yeah. They acknowledge that when you open it up, it's like, hey, this is hella glitchy. This is super
shitty.
Yeah, super shitty. Let me see if this thing's out of focus. I don't know how to focus my thing now.
It kind of is, but
yeah, whatever. We'll see if it turns out. It's super fucking super glitchy, but neat so far. I was this close to buying a fucking wheel today. Actually, the wheels are on sale. They're like $217 as opposed to like $300-$400 they usually are. But I ordered it and then I canceled it right away. I'm like, all right, no, I'd rather spend it on something else I have. Fucking how do I unzoom on this?
Unzoom?
You're right. How do I focus up on here? That's weird.
Punch it.
So yeah, shouts to them, and then shouts to Keymailer for broadcast. I got that game a while back.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking incredible. I actually really fucking like that game. If you don't know what it is, you're essentially running a broadcast system in a dystopian like UK.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking cool. So you're like having to like pick between which shots you show. You have to censor whenever they curse. You got to pick which commercials they play, and it's fun because you can just totally fuck it up and not give a shit. Because you could be like, okay, well, it says don't cut to this, and you will lose. But it's so hilarious when you try to do stuff and you just don't. So like the first time I didn't know when to censor, you just hear the guy when he says fuck for the first time, he catches you off guard, and he goes, yeah, I just fucking wish I wouldn't do that. Oh shit, I said fuck. Sorry. But then so all you hear is, oh shit, I said fuck, beep. Sorry. So I'm censoring at the wrong time, so I just censor it after he said. It's fucking hilarious. I was cracking up. But it's really fucking cool. It's got a whole story behind it too, so I recommend checking that out. I've been playing Kentucky Route Zero. I decided finally the time I'm gonna play that game. I got through the first 2 acts. I'm on Act 3 now. It's amazing. I knew I would love it. The second I really second I played Act 1 back in like way back in the day. I knew I would have loved it, but yeah, for sure I do. So I'm enjoying my time during that. And then did I play anything else? I could have sworn I played something else. I think I just popped in American Truck Simulator just to play in my state to see how my city looked. I was just kind of curious.
Brand new $2,000 computer. I'm gonna drive a truck.
Drive a truck.
I'm gonna drive a truck and fly a plane.
Well, the plane. Well, that one fucked up because I didn't get the tutorial on that.
I'm gonna fly a plane into a building and then drive a truck, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buy a wheel. I'm gonna fulfill my life's dream. Drive a truck around my city.
I'm gonna see if I click off and then on if that fixes this.
It probably would.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, there you
I need to
go.
figure out
You're-
how to adjust
you're good.
focus on here. But yeah, no. I just wanted to see how
What webcam do you have?
Logitech
What webcam do you have?
920e.
They. Oh, that's still like the same. I think that's the same one I have, except like I guess maybe a little more advanced because
Right.
mine doesn't have an E at the end.
Now there,
Um,
now
I'm
there's
pretty sure it has a built-in. Wait, what?
Now there's like a. Oh wait, keep talking.
No, I think there's a built-in thing right when you plug the camera in. It builds in like an application you can find that you can turn off autofocus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was one, huh? Let me
It
see
has
if I
to
can.
be. Like just look up Logitech on.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see settings.
Press the setting. Press the
Autofocus. Turn it off. Okay. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
I knew about it. I just didn't. I didn't think about that. But yeah, no. I've been trying little things here or there. I've also been going through my Steam and Humble and Fanatical. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Because I've had keys just sitting around that I purchased here or there. I never really redeemed because I didn't really go through the effort of actually going on Steam on a PC.
Right.
So I downloaded, what was it? There was some. Let me pull it up right now. I also got extra RAM, which didn't work for some reason. So I called David. So they're the same speed of RAM, David. It's just
Okay,
the
so
problem
they're the
is
same
they're
clock
just
speed?
they just look different.
Okay.
So I guess they're just different
Okay.
modeled look, but it's still the same. So I did end up plugging it in. It works fine now.
Okay.
Perfect.
For whatever reason,
Was
I
it
plugged
just
in.
loose?
I don't know. I plugged in the RAM and just did no video.
Because I got the one today and mine was already loose. So I could see it. And I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little weird. I have to try it out, but I'm a little weirded out by it not having. Because I got a new computer and mine didn't have a 4.
Yeah,
RAM
let's talk about that for a
fucking
second.
Yeah, that's
motherboard,
fucking
which I
wild.
just assumed there would be. I didn't even look. Okay, there's pictures where you can see there's only 2 fucking slots too. I just didn't look. Because I just assumed fucking mine has 4 slots and mine's fucking a ASRock.
Ass rock.
ASRock. No, it's an ASRock. ASRock something. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking at it like it's gonna fucking tell me. But that's
Look-
like I guess a kind of a lesser brand, right?
Luckily, I don't know.
ASRock is
No, it's
pretty
a good
solid.
brand, but it's like a cheaper on the cheaper side. At least when I bought it, it was pretty cheap, like a few years
Yeah.
ago. Because I had to buy a replacement for the original motherboard because that one sucked. That
Luckily,
one fucking in a year it fucking.
especially
stopped
if
working.
you're not doing like a lot of gaming on there,
No, I'm not
I
gonna
think
do.
you can get it. Honestly, you'll get away with 16 gigs just fine. It won't even be an issue. You can honestly get away with 8 gigs still just fine. I know I don't even really need it if I wasn't streaming so often.
I think what's going to be the problem, at least the problem with my computer right now, is the CPU because my CPU is old. Like it's an i5, but it's like a 4700 or something.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty old. It's like a 2013 CPU. So I don't know. And also it's a better GPU also. Not that will have anything.
Yeah, I think it should be fine in general, honestly. Like, I mean, it's still kind of
Yeah.
dumb as hell that it only has 2 slots, but
I mean, I could replace the motherboard. I mean, I know how to
Sure.
build. I rebuilt this fucking computer I have like maybe 6 times. Just
Sure.
putting more shit in and just like having to unplug it. So and also the worst part is putting the CPU in. At least that's the most like
It's
it
the most
feels like-
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is.
because even when my friend helped me build mine in 2013, he was like, "All right, this is the hard part."
Yeah, I had to do it again, and I was just like, because actually, shout out to Casey, he did it for me. So like,
Yes.
even I could have did it, but he was there. He was like, "I'll do it for you." I'm like, "Oh, good." So
He
if you
breaks
break
it.
It's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
But he did it.
I didn't know. Okay. Oh, so wait. So I ended up. What the fuck were the games? It was. I think I bought a dating sim bundle for David, but I was like, fuck it. Now I'll just stream it myself now
Sure.
for Because
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna give it because I wanted to give him some dumb games that we were having. It was
Likely excuse.
I bought it for $1 back, like towards I think the end of 2019, I think, or something.
No one's buying it.
Yeah,
You
because
bought it for yourself.
I bought myself a dating simulator bundle
Yeah.
when when
You're
it,
playing it right now.
yeah
Oh.
when I didn't have a PC for 2 years.
That's weird. Well, you knew you were gonna get one.
One
I don't
day,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. You bought it and now you're playing them.
So maybe I'll make them sub goals where I'll if I get subs, I'll play these ones. It's
Wow, sub goal for something you want to do. That's weird.
no, well, I'm not like
You
clamoring
really
to
wanna do.
fucking
Wow, what a sellout.
Yeah, what's up? What are you, DSP? Come
yeah.
on.
I just
Sub
really-
goal
I
for
just really need that
fried
money.
Chicken? Oh man, make $300 today. If we hit the goal, I'll eat a piece of chicken on camera.
Hey, listen to this. All right, hold up. if my stream wants me to eat chicken, I'll just fucking eat chicken. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? You know what? He won't bitch about it too. He
No.
won't be like, "Oh no, man, my taxes are coming. I can't afford chicken."
No, hey, shout outs to me. Taxes are done this year, dude. I'm good.
I wonder if he like buys the $15 bowl of thing of chicken or the sandwich or whatever, and he actually writes it off on his taxes.
It's a
Wonder if he
business
does.
expense.
It was a business expense.
The 3 games that were in there were Just Desserts, Highway Blossoms, and what the fuck is this? Creature Romances, Kokoro. I don't know what the fuck it was.
No one's buying it. You know what these are.
Oh no, I bought it. I know no one bought it. I bought it.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about you, Adrian. We all know you know what these are. You've already played them.
You
love them.
I also went back and downloaded like a bunch of the old games I bought way back in like 2013 that I really wanted to play, but just never got around to.
Oh yeah. Had a full boyfriend.
I wanted to. So I wanted to play that with the girlfriend because I wanted her eventually play Doki Doki whenever I end up getting her up to like video game knowledge.
That'd be a good double feature.
I wanted to get her up to video game knowledge because it's like I can't give her that right away. She's not gonna understand what's going on.
You're the KFC game.
Yeah, that makes
KFC game.
I did download that. Yeah, I love you, Colonel Sanders.
First, then KFC, so she'll be like, "All right, I know what these dating sim kind of."
Well, I need to give her. I need to give her a real one though too. You know, like one of those like, here's what they actually are.
Okay, sure.
And then do the parody ones, and then do Doki Doki.
Everlasting Summer would be a good one.
Do Sim Girls.
Well, wait, David. What's the? It's you and me and her. That's what's Doki Doki's based off of, right?
What?
You and me and her.
Isn't Doki Doki just fucking based on any visual novel?
I heard that Doki Doki had a particular one that it was like super based off of, which was I think You and Me and Her.
That's the first I'm hearing of that.
I heard that from I think I actually heard that from Dad.
Who?
I think he was talking about because he was playing that, and his whole chat was blowing up about that, saying play this one.
Wait, who?
Dad, the art.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. The whole chat was blowing about that, so he was talking about that. He played that afterwards.
Gotcha.
So I think that's
not feeling like that's the case. What would be probably like a good one to test the waters of that is try Everlasting Summer. That one actually is a bit more straight up kind of dating visual novel,
Cringe.
but it still does go into a very interesting horror element, but it's not as overt as Doki Doki.
Is that the one that I did download that. Yeah, because I was looking at whatever visual novels like were highly rated. Because I
do a House of Fata Morgana. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's visual novel.
There's a couple that
that's not one I'd recommend to most people. That is a rough fucking.
Also, I'm not playing that with anyone because that's a 90-hour game. I'll just sit there.
Get her deep in there.
Yeah. There were a few visual novels that I had on here that were kind of what I wanted to play, but yeah. So then, what else did I have on here? I ended up buying on Fanatical. There was like a mystery triple bundle of like very positive games, and one of them that I got was the X-Blaze Code Embryo.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
it's part of the Blaze Blue series.
Yeah, I learned that.
Oh, so it might be good actually.
It's not a fighting game. It's a visual novel. That's part. Without going too much,
it is best of both worlds for David. It's a visual novel based on a fighting game.
There's multiple continuities to Blaze Blue. The Code Embryo storylines are what kind of ties into Chrono Phantasma.
I got.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I got Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator too because that was like $1.
Hell yeah!
Have they ever thought of just having a normal name?
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you know what I didn't know got delisted, but I ended up buying on G2A because I wanted to have it in my Steam library was Poker Night 2.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know they got delisted.
Be careful with G2A though, because they have had a history of their keys getting revoked from people that buy them.
Well, luckily it's delisted, so I'm assuming no one's gonna touch this game anymore.
Yeah,
but
I don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because it's not about listing or anything. It's just about it's a absolute gray market.
Yeah, so people, if they stole that code, then you're getting that code fucked. But Poker Night, I mean, Telltale's not even there anymore, so I'm fine. That's the only reason why I bought from TGA. I avoid them usually like a plague.
Yeah, Poker Night is great.
Yeah, Poker Night 2 is so fucking good. Both of them are actually. I'm actually really want to play those again.
I barely played the first game, but yeah.
Poker Night 1 so. No, it was on XBLA.
Are you sure? I don't think it was.
You know what? It might not have been actually.
I don't think it was. I think Poker Night 2 was, but
Poker Night 2 for sure was.
Poker Night at the inventory was the original, and then the second one was called Poker Night 2. And you might be right. I never played the first one though. I've seen it. I've seen pretty much every interaction, so I've pretty much played it because it's fucking poker. But
No, you're right. Okay, yeah, and I guess I played that
yeah, it
way
was only
back
on
in the day.
PC. I thought.
Yeah, well, play it now. It's
Well,
really,
that
it's
was
still
at
good.
the time where that was at the time when they only released PC games because it was like that was when Sam and Max came out, and that came to Wii eventually, but like, it
Yeah.
was only on
No,
PC.
Strong Bad also came to PC as well.
Yeah, that was only on. Well, that was on. Was that on Xbox also?
No.
No. Okay, so it was only PC. Yeah,
Uh,
Telltale would used to do, like their first console one was the Back to the Future one, I think.
yeah.
And then that was when like they started.
Or
Getting
was
big.
it Jurassic Park?
No, Jurassic Park was like right after Back to the Future because
Yeah.
everybody was like Future and the Sam and Max and all that stuff was great, and then Jurassic Park came out and they were like, ooh.
And then Walking Dead came out, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then Walking Dead was great. So I don't know what happened with Jurassic Park. I don't know why that franchise got fucked.
I highly recommend that though. Play Poker Night 1. It's still good. I mean, you got 4
Yeah,
characters.
I mean,
that
I've seen all the interactions. I think that's mainly what you want. So
but it's
yeah.
been so long, I'm probably forgot about a lot.
Yeah, me too.
More.
Probably, but I love Poker Night 2. It's just that cast of characters is so fucking wild.
Dude, they could get away with Poker Night 3, dude.
Ash Williams and fucking Brock Sampson. Like, what the fuck? Like
Claptrap.
Claptrap, of course. Yeah, Claptrap makes sense.
GLaDOS was a
like,
dealer.
Yeah, GLaDOS was a dealer. It was Max, right? That was there at that time.
Yeah.
Because Sam.
Weird, but man, such a.
Who's the other one? Wasn't there 5 characters?
No, 4.
It was only 4. Okay.
4, I think GLaDOS counts as a dealer.
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Who was in the first one again? It was Sam.
It was Sam, heavy weapons guy.
Yeah.
Tycho and Strong Bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's again another weird fucking dude? I was excited for Poker Night 3. I was like,
I guess Telltale owned all those except.
God, can you imagine a Poker Night 3 with like Lee in there? That would have been fun.
Oh, that'd be weird.
I mean, yeah, but
Hey,
it'd be fun though.
Hey there, Sam.
That would have been so good to just have him around though.
Batman's there.
Yeah, no,
what else
Batman.
did Telltale have at the time?
Star-Lord.
Oh, well, Big B would be perfect. Actually,
Star-Lord.
I think Star-Lord. Yeah, but I heard that version of Star-Lord sucks. Big B would be a good choice. Actually, I think
Tywin.
Big B would. Oh, not Big B. Who's the frog guy? The manager. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. I think his name was just Frog, wasn't it?
God, Big B, Lee, Batman, and Tywin.
In Tywin. Tyrion, you mean?
Yeah, Tyrion. There you go.
Yeah.
Having fun. And you always just see him like right there. He has to do it. No, he has to pull like a max 10 on the table to play.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucked up. They have to get like a stool.
Yeah, no, that would have been great. I missed the Poker Night games, but yeah, I had to buy that because I was like, I want that on my, on my list.
Hope you enjoyed our Poker Night 3
Poker Night
fantastic.
updates. Yeah, there you go.
Well, maybe I'll have it now. Telltale's kind of back, so
maybe.
And they're gonna do it smartly now, where they don't have. Well, I guess they just don't have big franchises anymore. But even if they did, I think they would be smart about it now and not just like crank out 45 fucking different games every year. So Wolf Among Us 2 though, it's coming.
Ooh, Demon Souls vinyls. I like them.
Okay.
There's really they look really nice. They got like a bunch of variants for them. I'm digging them though. Anyway,
I'm digging
it.
Oh, I dig it.
David, what'd you get this week?
All right. So digitally, let me pull up my collection here.
David asked if we want a discussion to like keep this going for an hour because we don't have really don't have news, but there you go. We're doing fine.
Yeah. All right. So digitally got Control Ultimate Edition, got XCOM Chimera Squad, Elix, Kingdom, Two Crowns, WWE 2K Battlegrounds, Hot Shot Racing, Peaky Blinders, Mastermind, Cyberhook, Pester Quest, Wildfire, Boreal Blade, and Ageless. For
Boreal Blade?
Boreal Blade.
Oh, okay.
Like Borealis, but minus the last part.
I would rather Waria.
All right.
Sounds so disappointed. All right.
And then physically, got this little guy in the middle here. I didn't manage to get Jorker, but at least I got this fucking guy for the collection.
Joker came out a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a restock.
I have not been
he was just saying he's trying to get him.
No, but okay, because he had another restock just his last.
Yeah, I got Joker. He's up here. He's up here in heaven. No, he's up above my thing. I don't want to grab him. Actually, let me see if you can see him.
This heavy bastard.
Boy.
No, you can't see him. No, go ahead. Go.
All right. So after our conversation last week, This particular model is always the easiest to go ahead and put custom firmware onto. So I went and tracked down this chunky fucking bastard of a PS3 model again. Not one of the ones with backwards compatibility with PS2, but don't care. But this one I got for only $50. It has a red light issue, which is an indication that it's overheating, but it's not failing just yet. It's basically just doing a power.
It's just trying to die.
So no, it's just doing a power cutoff so that way no damage happens to the motherboard. And it's a very easy fix. Just a matter of going ahead, tearing it apart, cleaning out the processor, and putting new thermal paste, and then it's good as new.
Nice.
So easy. So easy.
So easy a caveman could do it.
Yeah, I can't.
Anything else, David?
I'm less than a caveman.
Nope, that's it.
Really quick. Which variant of Demon Souls vinyl should I probably go for?
Let me see, the really blown out one or the other. Oh, there you go. That's better now.
Fuck it, the blue one.
You know what? Going with the because Demon Souls is a very dark and gritty game. I think you should get a dark and gritty one.
People like this one a lot.
I was thinking bottom right or top right.
Bottom right or top right. So this one or this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, people like this one a lot.
Dirty gold. I like the dirty gold.
Yeah, I might do that one.
Yeah. The blue is good too, but it just doesn't fit with Demon Souls,
Yeah, it's kind of.
I mean, I guess you could probably. I don't know. I never play fucking Demon Souls. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But every time I've seen it, it looks dark and gritty. So
dark and gritty.
Well, get that. It'll match with your Sonic the Hedgehog blue. Oh wait, no, did we get the blue one or we got the gold one? The blue splatter one.
I got both of them, but I think
the blue one is kind of hard to find.
No, the gold one is.
No, the gold one's easy to find.
Oh, is it?
I think.
I know one of them's hard to find, and I'm keeping that one.
The blue splatter one's the hard one to find, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think the gold one is just the normal one. And it was supposed to look like a gold ring or whatever. And I was like, It just looks like a gold fucking...
It just looks like a giant gold thing.
Yeah, just like a gold vinyl. It doesn't look like a fucking ring.
All right.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, Gore, what you get?
Okay. 1 second. Yeah, the gold one's the cheap one. All right.
How much is the other one for?
I also got Banjo.
Hell yeah.
There he is. He's still in the box though. I also, as Adrian spoiled, I did pick up a copy of Code of Princess EX.
Sorry, everyone.
This motherfucker. But no, I was at a local game store picking up this fucking game, which I already talked about, Monster Hunter Rise. And I saw this, and I knew they were selling for $30, and I know it's like a $70 game now, so I had to get that. It doesn't have any of the like extra stuff.
Does it come with other stuff?
Yeah, it comes with like a couple extra things, but it's still like cart wise, people sell this for like $60. So I got it with the case. I'm keeping it anyway. Because I actually have the 3DS version. It's actually right here. Right there, bam. And I think I'm just gonna get rid of this and then make my money back because that goes for like $40 itself. Yeah, I also picked up a copy of Wonderful 101 for the Switch. It was $15 at GameStop.
Oh yeah.
It was their last copy, so it was new. So it's this.
They need to give you a discount on that. I'm so sick of them not doing that. Just like grow up.
Yeah, they should. At least a couple dollars. But
yeah, I'd be fine. Literally, it was even like
the cheapest I've seen this game.
Sure, so. If it was like even like a $3 discount, like a fucking $3, fuck it, that's fine.
The reason why I went to GameStop though is that day is to pick up this, and I got the Doom 3 VR edition.
Hell yeah!
Which is I think is already selling out. So my GameStop had a bunch of them though. I should have picked up another copy because I see people selling it for like $40-50 already. It's only $20. So, and I actually hear it's really good. The VR is good in this.
I tried playing that once, and man, that's one of the few times I've been motion sick in my life is trying to play that in VR.
Wait, this game?
Doom VR.
Yeah, when? Oh, that's VFR you're thinking of.
Oh, VFR.
Yeah, that one fucks people up.
This is Doom 3. They just released the VR version of that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
This just came out last week.
Are you gonna play it on there though, or are you gonna play it on Oculus?
Oh, I'm not playing on PS4. Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So I figured.
Hell no. No. Hell no. I'm not playing it, period. Fucking scary. I also got a copy of It Takes Two. I don't know when we're playing this. Are we playing this?
We might. I know I showed that the girlfriend saw the trailer for that and she thought it was really.
I'm your girlfriend now.
that was one of the ones that really caught her eye. So we might play that.
No, it's fine. Play with her. I'll play with nobody.
With David.
Yeah, with David. There you go.
Does
I guess
it
you
not
could.
offer a download like it like
Yeah, no, you can. You could
there you
do
go.
it.
You should do that actually.
I was thinking
Do
of
what?
playing with somebody else, but sure, if David wants to, that's fine.
They have when on that game, just like a way out, they allow you to download it yourself. I mean, you're not getting any of the achievements or anything, but you can play through the whole game with him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so you can play it
Kinda
for
neat.
free. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, if you want to, that's fine. I also picked up a copy of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. The reason why is because it was $30 at GameStop. My GameStop didn't have it though, so I was like, all right. And then I went on Amazon, and someone was selling it. Actually, not someone. Amazon was selling it used for like $25. So I was like, all right, sure. I already have it on PS5, but now it's gone. So anyway, is that it? That's no. I also got this. This is the vinyl you're talking about.
Hell yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
shot
That one looks great.
Yeah, it does look great. I mean, I think it looks exactly the same as the other one, but the vinyl itself looks different.
Yeah.
But the cover is great. I'm still waiting for the other Shantae shit I'm getting, which is a lot.
One day.
Oh, also I got this. I got a signed picture of Cortana from Jen Taylor. So there you go.
Kong Tana.
Hell yeah.
Of Kongtana. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to show that. Let me get that real quick.
This
I
man
also
talk about
got-
Kong.
Yo, in prep for Godzilla versus Kong, I got a good ass deal on some Kong. I got a Peter Jackson's King Kong sealed. This game goes for a lot now.
I remember that game used to be like fucking $2 for the longest time.
I feel like it's always been like a $10-15 game.
Really?
That
I could have
game's
sworn I
great.
saw that at GameStop for like next to Perfect Dark Zero for some stupid cheap
Oh
prices.
yeah, maybe back when it was like
Yeah.
still kind of sure. But like it just went up in price out of nowhere. I'm assuming it's because of Godzilla vs Kong, which is a little weird.
And technically, isn't that generation now considered retro?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
I
360,
think
sure.
by
It's
definition,
a little weird to say.
two
It is,
generations
but yeah, I
ago
guess.
is now retro. Ugh.
When people say PS2 is retro, it makes me cringe. But
The PS3 is
Not
retro
360.
now.
yeah, PS3 is retro. Uncharted is a retro game now. Last of Us is technically a retro game. What the fuck?
Speaking of PS3,
Pac-Man and Last of Us, my
Get
two
that,
favorite
yeah.
arcade games.
two favorite retro games, yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of that, because we'll talk about the shutdown here in a little bit, but because of that, I've been going through and downloading a bunch of exclusive PSN stuff for PS3 just so I have them on my console and I can download whenever I want. The only one that I'm upset that I missed was Nobi Nobi Boy. I know it wasn't good, but I know it got listed a little while ago. But I ended up getting a bunch of stuff. Luckily, it was because of that Sony reward stuff that I was able to just throw all the money on it. So I need to talk to you guys about Vita exclusive stuff. If there's anything niche on Vita that I need to grab, like Valkyria Chronicles 2. I know it's shit, but I'm considering it. But like I got Trash Panic, at Quest for Booty.
Wait, Valkyria Chronicles 2?
On PSP download.
I thought that was supposed to be pretty
It's a
good.
pretty good game. Yeah.
I heard it was
Yeah.
bad. Because I heard people like it.
Valkyria
And
Revolution, I heard is shit.
maybe
but,
because maybe that was it. I
That's
saw
not
people
PSP.
recommend it, so I looked it up online, and everyone fucking hates that game apparently.
I thought people liked that because I remember like I was trying to get into that series and it was out. That one came out on PSP and I was like really close at the time to buying it. Because it looked
Yeah.
like it was gonna be one of those strategy games I like because it's challenging but fair and also the characters. Are
It's not fair. I'll phrase it
oh,
that
is it
way.
not? Okay.
So
I always
the
heard
thing
the
with
first game.
Valkyria Chronicles is it is very meticulous to the level of strategy the game is, to the point where you have to manage your character's allergies, because if they're on a plane or a map where it's going
Gore's
to
out.
affect like their hay allergy or their sand allergy, they get a decrease to their stats.
Which Anakin Skywalker?
And likewise, if they have certain phobias, you have to go ahead and manage their phobias. Like there are a surprising amount of male characters with a fear of women, so you can't
I was
have them
about to
kind
say
of
as a
squat up
joke.
with them.
I was just about to say as a joke, I fear women, and then he said it like it's real. And I was like, oh
Yeah, no, that's it gets very meticulous with how you have to kind of
Really?
design and organize. Yeah, because
I've
you're
never heard this
managing like a
before.
roster of like 40 characters.
yeah.
And that you're managing.
I
and taking
heard
into battle.
with 2 the story is ass. That
Really?
it takes place all in like a military academy and it's like becomes almost like a
Yeah,
high
that's-
school
that's-
drama.
That's the first game too, isn't it? Take place in a
Yeah.
military guy? Yeah,
But like
because that's
only in
that's
there.
the whole thing. Even 4
Only
has
in
that,
there.
right?
Essentially, is what
Oh,
I'm hearing.
Oh, only in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the whole crux of every plot of
They're
Valkyria Chronicles
military,
was that
yeah.
you're like a military base. Or
I'd have to
something
read
for,
some
like,
thoughts, but I
yeah.
read that was like it was very high school drama like. It didn't really progress anything.
I think
Uh,
that's what the original game was too. It had a very high school
Well, the
drama.
original one was basically World War II, just with fantasy
Yeah.
elements.
Yeah, with anime, which is a
yeah.
little
Yeah,
weird.
with
But
I'll
anime.
probably end up
it's like
grabbing it
Grave of the
anyway.
Fireflies.
I'll probably end up grabbing it anyway because
it's cute.
it's $10 and just to have, just whatever. So like I said, 3 never to have that because I would have liked to have all 4 of them digital, but whatever. So I've been doing that. So I do need to look up some Vita stuff next, but I got most of the big Vita stuff. The only one I wanted to get was is it Soul Sacrifice Delta? Is that what it is? I heard that's very good.
There's a Soul Sacrifice game.
I think it's Delta though. Is like the remake of it. That's really fucking good. It's like a lot better than the
Delta
original.
is the
That's a
upgraded one with
Vita,
like touch
isn't it?
controls and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard
that's
it's
on Vita.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I never talk about PSP.
Well, it's all the stores are on there too.
Yeah, I know. Vita,
But yeah. Anyway, other things I got. I ended up also. I
yeah.
grabbed.
Vita games are going up, by the way. Like already.
Oh,
Like,
I need to
yeah,
grab.
I mean,
I need to grab.
they've been, but like recently, like Gravity Rush is like $150 game now, which is more than the remastered version of the game.
Yeah,
Now. I think Persona 4 went up above 100 now.
I'm desperate. If you want,
wild.
if you can help me,
Yeah.
the only I've been looking for it for a while, but now I need to grab it before it for sure shoots up. Is Book of Memories.
Book of Memories.
Yeah, so if you help me find, no, I
You
don't.
don't want-
I have the rest of the fucking physical sound, so I
know.
want to finish that. But I was already looking for
if
it.
I see it, then
Yeah, let me
bring it
know.
forward.
I missed a couple
Yeah.
on Mercari this last month, which sucks. And they were like $70, and that sucks. But yeah, that's all I need now. Anyway, I grabbed this guy. I got a in box one. I got as well, just to keep one in the box and one to show off.
Yeah, I'm doing that because I saw it at GameStop.
It's so fucking. It's easily the best amiibo.
I was thinking like I'm not even that big of a fan of Banjo because
It's
I mean,
the
I
best
like
amiibo though.
And also, come on, he's an abuser. Like I don't really support.
Oh, look at
that.
that. They're happy.
I don't think she is fucked up. So much trauma to her brain that she doesn't realize. She's a bird, so she already has a small brain. That's facts. So, I mean, come on.
You can't. Maybe you could see it. I got that. I'm not gonna get up and get it. I got a Salad Fingers plush. They actually put one of those up.
Oh, it's Salad Fingers.
Yeah, and it actually
I
hangs
want
up
to
on
see it.
there.
No, you have to get up and show
Yeah,
it.
alright,
I
well,
need to see it. Yeah, no, fuck that. I want to see it. I love Salad Fingers. Creepy ass motherfucker. Yeah, Salad Fingers. Hell yeah, let me see him. Oh, that's great.
And you can.
Wait, where was that?
It was off. It was only a couple made, and this is the second run.
Oh.
There might still be up. You might want to check. I don't know if it got advertised, but I bought it a little while ago, so
Yeah.
it might be gone by now.
Yeah, probably.
The girlfriend fucking hates Salad Fingers. She fucking
Yeah,
hates-
that makes sense.
hates it, and she warned me not to buy it. So I thought it'd be funny if I hung it up in the bathroom. I'm like, hey, I got something in the bathroom for you. She took a step and said, nope, don't. I'm not. That's not funny. Don't do that. I'm like, oh,
Hey, it's available. I might get that.
do it. They're
I
limited.
used to love Salad Fingers,
Dude.
Fucking weird shit. I love it.
It's good. It's a good hang on too. You can hang it on wherever you want.
Yeah, hanging on.
Do it.
you know.
They sold out right away last time.
Yeah,
But
it's available.
do it. It's a good plush.
It won't ship until May though.
Actually, hold on. Let me. Do I have it here? Oh yeah. Look, it came in a cool box too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Plushes never do. Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
you
okay, I
can
see.
you can actually
Yeah.
tie it in there and.
Yeah, there you go. There's Salad Fingers. Fucking weirdo. Still love them. I have a lot of plushes, but I might get that.
rusty spoons.
Yeah.
from my teat.
What was the other animation back then that was weird? It was like a squirrel or something, and like a goth girl. I remember
Foamy the
that.
Squirrel.
Foamy Squirrel. There you go. That was also on Newgrounds, right?
Yeah, I loved Ultimate Showdown. That was my jam too.
Of course.
That's a
Ultimate Showdown's
classic.
the best. Yeah,
Um,
it's the best. I want a Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater.
yeah.
Plush. Can we get that?
So because of games gone by, I went and picked this back up. I sold it a while back, so I grabbed that again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to play that. It's tough. I got like halfway through. It's tough. It's good. Yeah,
Got X62. And then while I was there, I didn't know there was the whole buy something over $30. You get 30% off whatever used game. So this went on sale a while ago, but I grabbed the only one in my city. So I guess I paid $1 more, but I got it. So I got Override 2, and it came with the code still working too. So
Okay.
that was good.
Wait, how much was it?
$20, $21, and it was like on sale for
Okay.
20. So I paid $1 more, but I got it, which was the
Okay.
thing. And then while I
Wait,
was
why
there.
did you want that though?
I just had a discount for a used game
Yeah.
because
Okay.
you buy It Takes Two for new, and it knocks.
Yeah, you get 30% off.
Yeah, and I couldn't find anything else to use I want, but that was there.
And that might be a good one. I could see that maybe going up in the future.
Probably.
But you're
Um,
probably going to download it. I assume.
and then what else? Thought I had something else. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, I got two things. Shit, forgot about this. I've been really interested in these. So I got the silver case.
I have that in the second one.
The ward, the second ward or whatever.
The ward,
I need that one. That one's getting rare.
Yeah.
So I need to grab that one. That one's been hard to find. And then I grabbed this because it was on sale on GameFly, and I was like, yeah, let's grab it. I've been wanting to grab that. So I got Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
Yeah, shit. I forgot to show. I got another game on GameFly. The Persistence, it's called. I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So
Don't
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I think that's it. Okay.
I don't always show all the shit I get. So.
But
Most
when
of the
I
time
do,
don't go even close to the amount of stuff I get.
Yeah, you do a
I'd
lot
be
of
here all
pickups.
fucking day. Yeah, and also I'd be here all fucking day.
All right. So, oh wait, no, I actually got a couple more things. I forgot. So
Oh,
I got Kickstarter Soul tokens. It seemed interesting, so I grabbed it. I bought this months ago. I keep forgetting to show it off because I put it underneath. I have a board game table in the living room. I put all my like big art books underneath there. I put this under there immediately, and I forgot to show it off. I got the Control
Oh yeah.
limited edition art book.
Yeah. That's a good art book to have.
Yeah, I grabbed this and I forgot about it. So, boom. All right.
Hell yeah. Great game.
I hope so.
It is.
Did you hear the rumors about Epic Games?
No,
Oh, that's what you told me, right?
Is that what I'm going to tell you?
Well, we'll do bullshit on that actually. I'm gonna put that down.
Was I going to tell you something? Is that what you said?
I think I mentioned this. No, you did when I asked you what Remedy was doing. And you thought this,
yeah.
So I'll put that in there for bullshit. All right.
We'll see.
We'll see. Play your cards right.
We'll see
Speaking
about
of, I told you guys I'm getting lazy for trivia this time
Yeah.
because trivia is the hardest thing to do for the podcast because I have to like look up new stuff, and we've been trailblazing all the random video game trivia I could find on the internet. So shout out to John. David knows him. When the auctions, he does these now. And I saw this and I was like, cool, that looks like a good opportunity to get lazy. So
Get laid.
I got ultimate video game trivia. And
Perfect.
There's a bunch of cards in here. There's another one of these. So all I'm gonna do now, we'll do best maybe best 2 out of 3 or something, and we'll see. But the thing is, I don't know what difficulty these range. So there might be someone getting cucked pretty hard.
I am sure they're going to be easy as fuck.
Where David gets all the easy ones and Gore gets all the hard ones or something.
Just do it. Who gives a shit?
So
How about we both answer at the same time?
do a buzzer beater?
Or how about we write down on a piece of paper? We don't have a piece of paper, do we?
No, I do want to get you guys whiteboards, or if you guys have a whiteboard, we do that.
Hey. Why's it got to be white?
If you want a blackboard with chalk, go for it.
Like, giant blackboard.
Yeah, do you guys want to do whiteboards?
Chalk though. I don't have whiteboards, but I. How about we write it on our phones and we can just show it? Okay, will that work?
That works.
I think whiteboards would be fun though, still. So maybe we'll look into that.
Yeah, I'll get one. But
David, can you get one, or do you have one?
I have a giant ass one downstairs, but I'm not.
I don't have one, but I can get one.
They're like $5 on Amazon.
I know, so I can get one.
Yeah, so I think that'd be fun to hold it up, and whoever just gets the first one wrong loses that trivia. That'd be fun, I think.
Well, sure.
All right.
Where's my word? I never used a word pad or anything.
Okay.
Still newish, and also I never need to use it. Here you go. Quick memo. That's good enough. Terms of use for a memo. What the fuck? Why I can't write like Nazi stuff in it? What a shame. Signing in. All right. I'm good.
David, you good?
Google Sheets. Why not?
And when we're done, we
kiss.
We put our phones down, and we put our hands up, and we kiss.
Hands up, yeah.
Hands up.
All right.
Oh, I could draw. That's better, actually. I'm gonna draw.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Okay. First question.
Okay.
Replacing Tiger Woods, which golfer became the new title athlete of the PGA Tour video game series in 2015?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be
Not multiple choices. Straight up, just answer the question.
okay. My pen,
Hands up.
Mine's not working. No, mine's not working though. I know who it is.
He's
I
like
don't know if I can
Google
spell his
League.
name right, but huh?
You're on Google. Hold on. Oh, I don't know why this isn't working right.
Yeah, maybe the phones aren't a good idea, but I know.
We'll get
How do I make the
whiteboards.
text
I think we'll do
bigger?
that next week if we can do that time. That'd be fun.
How do I make the text bigger? All right, all right. I'm good.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, show.
Here you go. Can you see it? No, you can't see it.
What does that say, David?
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks.
Mine says Rory
Right,
McIlroy.
I got you on that one. All right. Unfortunately, David, that's incorrect. Tyra Banks.
You sure? All right. I don't know. That sounds right. To me.
Congratulations, score on your point this week.
Was that it though?
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's keep because we'll keep going because we don't know how many we're to go through some week. Maybe we'll go through a couple more questions. This first one to get it wrong.
Okay.
That way we get more efficient with trivia. It works for me.
So
All right.
wait, we're not doing any more trivia. That's it.
We're done forever.
Oh, well, I want to do more. That was fun.
We'll keep that going. We'll see how long that lasts too. We'll stretch it out. So officially, Gore, 1 point this season. David, you're at a 0.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel like we should do more than just one. I know you wanted it to be to the.
I want to save him. How about
threw
this?
out-
How about
He
this?
threw out an easy question.
How about
I mean,
this?
He threw out like a joke.
How about
answer.
this? We'll do more when we
What?
get the whiteboards. That way, we just have it better that way.
All right, fine.
So we'll look those up after the podcast.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah, we'll do more of
that
those.
more.
But yeah, that's what we're doing this
I'll
season.
buy it right now.
We'll do that. I don't know, David, if you want to look for a smaller one or if you just want to use whatever whiteboard you have. I don't know what no
I'm fine
means.
with the phone.
I'd rather not. If you want me to buy it for you, I'll buy it for you. If it's gonna
Nah.
be that issue, I got you. I just think it'd be fun.
No, I don't need your pity. Fuck you. I'll buy my own whiteboard.
He
I'm
buys-
a man. I buy.
He buys an even bigger one than he already has.
Gigantic one. Yes, it's like
It's
on
like a teacher
fucking, like,
presentation. He has to walk behind him and draw it out.
It's on a stand.
Gore can look at the
No, I
answer.
may just drag the big one upstairs just because I'm not using it for anything. So I don't know. I might just bring
Drag
it.
it.
Is it
That's
going
a
to be possible to like
$7.50
flip it
one.
around or something? I was thinking just like a
Sure.
small like $3 one where you just like flip it really quick and do that.
No, I got like a giant wall-sized one.
I'm gonna probably buy you one. We'll see.
No,
You get-
I already
oh,
have
oh,
one.
I
It is
already- I
dumb
have
to
a
waste money on one when I already have one.
I have a vision of him having to go answer it. And it's just on the wall, and he has to like.
That's what I'm
walk
saying.
up
Is
to
it's
it
like
and-
in my mind, I'm envisioning. All right, answers up. You guys do that, but David's over here like, hold on, let me just go walk back there. I'll write it down. I'll sit back down for each of them.
No, I just fucking keep it at the desk. It's fine.
We'll figure it out. I might want to look at it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, all
You
right.
can use how about you can use a notebook too? I guess that works. And you'll always have your answers there, so you can always look at how stupid your fucking answers are in the future.
It's true.
Okay, guys.
I have a whole.
We had
That might be a good idea,
to switch the gears here for a second. Unfortunately, we had a timely passing.
Oh, yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Rest in peace,
He
Tyra
brought. Stop making us laugh. This is fucked up.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
A very big icon in gaming died, Mario.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, passed
Pepperoni
away
and
yesterday.
cheese.
So
Mario.
we're
That's
gonna
his full
take
name.
a quick moment of silence for our dearly beloved. All right, next news story.
All right, that should be the thumbnail.
Rest in peace.
Sup, chat box.
I will say.
I
though,
want someone to
like,
walk into the stream like that. They just see all three.
just, we all power
That's what
down.
chat box I think walked into. Just us looking down, all sad. Oh, we are sad. It was a very tragic event.
What?
Next.
I need. Wait, hold on. Before we get.
Horny.
I need to get horny. I need an inspirational
continue.
message.
My horny levels.
I need to control my horny levels, bro. Wait, I need an inspirational message. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Rest in peace, Mario.
Shout outs.
He
Luigi will
once
take
said
the
that to
reign.
me. He once said that to me. Mario himself.
Next news story.
No, Luigi's dead too. Didn't you see that Castlevania?
Oh yeah, he just never
Smash
came
one?
back.
Yeah, and Mario technically died a few months ago, but I don't know why we're fucking when Sephiroth killed him.
Next story. E3 confirmed free.
Yay!
This was a
Well-
rumor that got passed around for a second was that E3 was considering, the ESA was considering a $35 premium, which someone proposed, and I get it, is like if they added like demos or exclusive demos or something like that, like almost give you a kind of press experience, you know, you could try out exclusive demos, do whatever like that, somehow, some way, cool. But like making that like the presentation, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm very
especially since other studios showing their shit off usually. Like,
yeah.
But like, I don't understand why E3 would, you know what I mean? Like, because Microsoft could do their own thing because obviously they're not going to be at a
Because
live
they did
studio.
last year.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like during E3, they could do like Sony did. They did their own shit too, obviously. Back when E3 was still a thing. So like, I don't understand why they even would think that would work.
It might
because I
be
wouldn't
them
pay
trying
for
to-
it because Microsoft wouldn't allow that to happen. They would be like, we want everybody to see our shit.
Well,
Why would
they
we...
did get backlash from publishers.
Yeah, of course.
But I can see them trying to wave their big dick around because they're like, oh, you know, people missed E3 last year and you guys didn't do as well without us. But
I think that was proven untrue, though. I think we
no,
very much didn't really need Year 3 at all.
we don't. But the general reception was that none of those like Ubisoft forwards or anything like that was as good as a focused E3. I think it was overall negatively received as opposed to a solid week of everything. Like Jeff Keighley's whole summer of announcements thing, like that got dragged on too much and people kind of lost interest. So I guess it kind of goes to show that having your focus, having all eyes on you for everything in 1 week, even though like, yeah, things may only have like an hour of a big headline, that means more than stretching it out and being like, oh, here this month we're showing off Tony Hawk, you know, or this week we're showing off Crash. It's like, it's better just to have it all at one go, I think. And I kind of agree with that too.
I kind of disagree. If only just because I feel like it wouldn't have mattered as much if we had a lot more to show off throughout. Because part of the kind of big thing is there's a lot of drought as we are in the kind of in between generations. You know, the current gens, we're waiting for the last few titles to come out, their swan songs. We're waiting to see what may have come out for the rest of the consoles, which wasn't a whole lot with everything going on. I don't think that even if it was all just 1 week of all just disappointment, it would have been the same.
It's not really all disappointment though, because you got to imagine everyone's focusing all these games. Like you would have got Horizon being shown off during E3 week. You would have got Fable being shown off during E3 week. You would have got like all the games would have shown off on that time. And the problem is none of these publishers know how to promote things on their own successfully very well, because Microsoft started with the third-party showcase. Remember, that was boring.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
The Sony's were like, they were good, but they didn't hit as hard as like a focused one they would have had during E3 week, because it kind of got split from like one to another. It just feels like everyone, if they have to, it feels like that competition to fight for that spotlight that week really shows everyone bringing their A game versus, oh, we have all the eyes on us for this week. We can show off whatever we want, and it's fine. No one's gonna like fight us, you know. I think the competition helps a lot. But
I can see.
I just happy we're getting E3.
Yeah, it really felt lacking. It was kind of like, it's still gamers' Christmas, you know. It's still waking up and
shout out to Jeff Keighley. He tried, it just didn't work.
Yeah, he did. But I think genuinely some of the most fun I have each year is getting with the boys, getting all of us together and hanging out. Literally, it's an all day Skype call. You know, it's we're hanging all day, and maybe there's like, maybe Gore breaks for like we break for an hour to eat, or Gore breaks for an hour to go edit his reaction, and then we're right back on, and we're back on watching more announcements. And I think it really and even when some shows are disappointments, hey, you got another show like an hour from now. You know, it's It feels it's
Yep,
really fun,
it's always Nintendo at the end.
and it's in the
And
morning
it's all
too.
the it almost it always depends on Nintendo.
Yeah, but it's a fun time always getting because it's straight up like
Yep.
3 or 4 days of that. It's 3 or 4 days,
It's like
not all day,
because
but
you have
like
because EA was on Saturdays, then Sundays would be Bethesda,
and
then
Microsoft
Monday would be Microsoft, Ubisoft, and Sony, if Sony was there,
and Tuesday
which
Nintendo.
and then Tuesdays
But
Nintendo.
Microsoft
So
went back to Sunday, so it's Bethesda
yeah,
and
that's true.
Microsoft, which is now just Microsoft on Sunday,
Yeah, I'm
and then
assuming Bethesda ain't gonna have anything. I'm sure it'll just be a Microsoft thing.
yeah,
I mean, I don't see why they would.
because they were
They
kind of
could
they were
just
kind
put
of
it in
struggling to
Microsoft.
have stuff to last time too.
Yeah, I thought their last show was fine. It showed a lot of cool stuff. Deathloop was in there.
But it made sense why they did it the first time.
Ghostwire was in there. Fallout 76 was in there. We don't talk about that. That's so weird that it took that long for like Deathloop was announced 3 years ago. I didn't even realize that until I just started to think about it again. It was announced 3 years ago. It feels like it was just announced. It was supposed to come out last year.
I started up Dishonored. I think what was it last week or the week prior?
Yeah, for the
A little bit
update.
too slow for me to want to play right now though, so I didn't play much of it.
Well, which one? Dishonored 1 or 2?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, just play 2. You can skip 1.
I wanted to play just because it had FPS
Dude.
boost. That's why I wanted to mess around with it.
Well, doesn't Dishonored 2 also have FPS boost?
No,
I
at
thought
least
it
at
did.
least not yet. There's only a couple that games, like Fallout 3, Dishonored. I forget what else. Like only like 4 games started with it right off the bat. It might have it now, but when I started it, it didn't.
Maybe it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, no.
While that's going on, I'm happy to have E3 in the back though. I think it's a fun time hanging out with people. If not that, that's a good time. And I do miss when Sony did it, just because the theater experiences were a lot of fun too.
Yeah, also they would just fucking wreck.
Yeah,
they would usually wreck. Like,
yeah,
just come in and be like,
even if they didn't have
cool.
even if they weren't as good as
shit.
the year prior, they knew how to end a show.
I thought 2019 was. I don't know. 2018 was fantastic. That was their last year, and then 2019 they did the state of play, and then 2020, didn't happen. But 2018 that was when they showed off Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil 2 got announced. What else got announced? Control got announced. Spider-Man, they showed more of that. They mainly just showed stuff they already had before, but it was really good.
Yeah, no, the real reason I'm not remembering that is because that's the one I was on the road with.
Yeah, you were on the road. That's the one when we had our
legendary
classic legendary to us, Resident Evil 2.
What are your top 3 reactions, do you think?
I know that's definitely in there.
That one you said your Fast 9 one is.
Yeah, Fast 9 is probably my favorite reaction.
And what's like another one you think is like?
Sausage Party. I remember fucking not really expecting it to go there, and then it went there. Dying. I was dying. But that's been a long time. It might be, I don't know, might not be great watching it now. But I don't know. I guess maybe I guess those 3. Fast 9, Resident Evil 2, and Sausage Party. Top 3.
And you know what trailer reactions I've been rewatching this week for some random ass oh no, I know why I've been watching is because you retweeted that thing where it was what's your comic book Mount Rushmore? So I've been rewatching a bunch of Logan trailers. Yeah, I really want to rewatch Logan, dude. Logan's
great,
fucking good. That shot at the end of the trailer where it's Hugh Jackman and what's her name? What's the actress name?
Daphne Keane.
What's Daphne Keane and Hugh Jackman driving in the car and she's there with her like girl sunglasses, the ones that have like the funny frames, and her arms out here, and you see her bloody knuckles, and Hugh Jackman's all bloodied up, just driving like that. I'm like, I want to get that framed. Actually, it's a really good fucking frame.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great movie too. Too bad they had to end the X-Men franchise on fucking New Mutants and fucking Dark Phoenix and
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. Too bad they had to end it on those 2 fucking wet farts, but Logan would have been the perfect ending.
God, like, Logan,
we're done.
Dude,
that's it. Marvel, you do your goofy shit now.
Logan was my only X-Men movie at that time, and it's incredible. It's such an awesome standalone movie, honestly.
It is.
It's great. It's a great
and
movie.
it's Last of Us. It's a Last of Us movie. I heard people. I watched a lot of reaction. I was like, shit, it's like a Last of Us on steroids almost, because you just have X-26 just fucking doing flips or doing combos off each other. I'm like, this is fucking incredible.
I don't remember. I do love when Ellie starts doing flips.
No, I'm saying that's on steroids. That's why they're doing all the crazy shit.
Steroids. If I did steroids, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
Have you tried it?
Honestly. Yeah, my pee got smaller.
Oh, you should have said it a second
what
earlier.
happened.
You would have got
Yeah.
David to spit it out. All right.
My balls got smaller.
Shout out to E3.
Shout out free 3 is what
Free 3.
I mean, it was always free to watch at least.
Next story
go there.
is Cyberpunk updates. It's gonna be a really quick one.
Yeah, just real quick. I didn't really look at the update, like exactly what
They had a long fucking book of it. They could have made a fucking novel out of it.
And when I heard it was long, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna keep waiting until like I just get to the game and it's a fucking brand new game.
Someone took a screenshot of it and it's like a fucking novel.
Yeah. I heard it's a good update though. From what I've been hearing, I just haven't heard exactly what it fixes. It fixes a lot of typos. I heard.
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, they go through everything, but still not quite there is what I'm hearing. Obviously, it's still not on PSN, which is fucking wild.
4 months later,
yeah,
still not on there.
But
almost exactly 4 months. In a few days, it'll be 4 months since that game came out.
Yeah, it's been over 100 days.
It's been a long day.
What did they say something about the multiplayer?
Yeah, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. They said it might be canceled.
Yeah, they are reconsidering multiplayer, which is fine.
That's fine. Just get rid of it. I don't want to fucking play more. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if they get it right because the shooting is really good in that game. But I just don't see it like being anything I want to come back to. And they also said Witcher 3's update, the next gen update, won't happen until the second half of this year, which I was hoping we would get it like, I don't know. They say second half. I guess that means it could be like July, but usually when they say second half, it's probably gonna be like
this is a weird quote. Okay, they say quote,
I would love to go back to
this is from I think their studio head. He goes, previously we hinted our next AAA game would be multiplayer Cyberpunk game, but we've decided to reconsider that plan given our more systemic and agile approach. Instead of primarily focusing on one big online experience or game, we are focusing on bringing online into all of our franchises one day.
Yeah, because they're considering bringing Witcher 3 online, which I guess they already kind of did with Gwent. If you want to be if you want to go there,
man.
But
I'm not the type that gives a fuck when people are like, oh, let's keep it single. I don't care, but I think with CD Projekt Red, y'all need to keep it focused. They do so well what they're doing, you know. Obviously, Gwent being different, that's fine.
Yeah, if they had one more year, if they just gave it until like, I mean, it would piss people off if they delayed this game. But if they just came out and said, "Hey, if you want this game to be fucking,"
they should have been honest. Just be honest. If they're honest with it, they say, "Hey, we have a lot of bugs we didn't anticipate happening, and COVID slowed us down. That's fine. We really need another year, though." But they kept
September this year. Like,
yeah,
because I have a feel. I'm gonna guess. Let's take guesses when it will be like good enough.
I think fall. They need to have it.
They'll be good enough to be back on PSN. I'm gonna say July. I think by July it'll be back on PSN. And it'll be good enough.
I'll say June. I'll say it's like an E3 announcement, but like it'll be a good like big update back on it.
You can buy it.
That's their only. I think they'll have a big like trailer for it or something like that.
Yeah, like Cyberpunk
2078.
No, it'll have to be 78. It takes place 1 year later.
Yeah, like the game did.
Like it'll be like Redux or something like that.
Sure.
What's like a sci-fi word? Not Redux, but like
Revengeance.
There we go. It's Revengeance. Because it's a remake, and they're coming back to get some vengeance. I guess for some reason. I don't know why.
I could see that sneaking back on this summer though. But how
about you, David? When do you think it'll be back on PSN?
I kind of want to give. I'm going to say September because it's also been revealed that there's 3 primary like huge DLCs in the work and 10 smaller DLCs. So I think what will happen is it'll probably coincide with the release of the first major DLC. So right. I think it'll September for all that to be ready and out.
Because I want to go back to Cyberpunk honestly because I'm
in such a mood to play it too. Like I don't know, like this
is really fun, dude. Going in with the Mantis, if you get the Mantis blades and just going in and just fucking hacking everybody apart. I mean, the melee is not great, but it's so satisfying to look at everybody just die.
I'm such in a mood to play it too, but
the shotgun feels good.
It's good. I will say,
add PS5 impulse triggers.
Boom.
Dude, that shotgun fucking feels so nice.
I will say like we were going back to them announcing it. I think the way Halo did it was fucking awesome. Like that was great. They were just honest, like, hey, we can't do it. We're just gonna straight up delay it a year.
Yeah,
Like,
they should have did that for both Halo 5 and Master Chief Collection. But yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Halo 5 was fine when it came out.
And Master Chief
The
Collection.
story, Halo 5 came out and it was perfectly fine, but the story sucked. So
The
they should've
multiplayer
took
is
some
still
time off.
fucking awesome, though. I think.
Yeah, no. I'm just talking like
Yeah,
they should have
yeah,
took
yeah.
another year to fix that story because that story's dude. They had 2 missions where all you do is talk. What the fuck is this? This is Persona? Like I don't want to do this.
Yeah, and they
I want
try
to shoot grunts.
they try to finish the fight. Yeah, as if that's gonna like,
Yeah,
oh,
you'll see, David. You'll see those 2 missions. Honestly, I wish I didn't say that because I wanted David to
He'll
experience
forget
that
about
for
it.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
All
I'll be
right.
there too. So don't worry.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
Hell
well,
yeah.
maybe we'll see.
You heard it here first.
Last.
Will that be our next shirt?
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
That-
I would have expected to play your cards right to
that
happen
too.
sooner.
Play your card. No, that'll be on the back of it.
Yeah,
You know-
play your
oh,
cards
you know
right.
what would be
You gotta have
sick?
little fingers.
You know what would be
Yeah.
sick is like play your cards right with cards, but the cards had like rupees as like, you know how it has like
Yeah, like
the
diamonds?
yeah.
What are they called
that'd
again?
be kind of sick.
Are they called?
Spades,
What are they called again?
Spades.
No, not spades.
shrooms.
Shrooms. Yeah. No, like well, spade
Penis
is just one of
tips.
them. Aren't they called like? They're called something. It's not called spade. That's one of them is a spade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them is a spade, diamond.
Yeah, but what's it
heart.
called? Like the icons on the front of a card.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. All right.
Go through the term.
Fuck
I imagine there's got to be a term for it, but I
That'd
don't
be
know.
sick. That'd be a
Yeah.
good shirt. I think maybe we'll look at that one.
That's a good one. Play your
Right.
cards right, and there's cards.
Yeah.
There you go. It has a little rupee. Well, we would have to make it a little bit more cartoony. We can't just sell a shirt with a Nintendo thing on it.
No, I made the rupee myself.
I know, but isn't it still designed like a rupee though?
I mean, the rupees are designed as they are.
Fuck you, Nintendo. Try it. I dare you.
It's kind of a gray area.
They can't. They
You're
can't.
a gray area.
They can't market away an actual rupee the way it looks, right? Like that's just how they look.
If
Yeah,
they
I
can make
know.
a strong enough case that it's specifically their rupee.
I made it though. They can't.
I made it. Hey, Shigeru, I made it.
because that
Come at
was
me, bro.
that was like the main thing that I had when we were going into this, and we had to make it rupee. Is I think David was in the call with me where I was like actively trying to make the rupee, and that's like I'm really
Okay.
yeah. I was like I don't have that much design stuff, so I had to
I
go
think
in
it'll
there.
be fine if you just don't call it a Blue Rupees shirt. Maybe like don't say like from the Blue Rupees.
Well, it'd be
podcast,
on our
you know?
store.
Yeah, just call it like the BRP.
I know, but like maybe in the title, don't call it that.
Oh no, we're not going
like-
to. None of the shirts. I have a thing where I don't like putting branding on shirts.
No. Just the title of the shirt. You know, like
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not
title.
gonna have it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be called player cards, right?
Play your cards right. I just have a little rupee.
Yeah.
How about put a little rupee, but it's like fucked up.
Fuck it, just put.
It looks like
RPGs.
Weasel.
It's all messed up. Yeah, it looks like a weasel. Put 2 bulging eyes out.
Yeah.
I will rip that shirt off any way I see. Not
Hey,
in a
cool
sexual
shirt.
way either. Get the fuck that. Get out of here.
All right.
Wearing a nightmare.
Next, last story actually until we go bullshit and get out of here. Is
How about we just make and one of those anime orgasm face shirts?
And there you go. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Let's just make one of those. There you go. And put a
David's
a
face
blue-
doing that?
put a blue his hell yeah face. one of the faces is just his hell yeah face.
You gotta sneak it on
Put
there.
a filter on it and we'll put a filter on it and make it look anime.
Yeah, there you go.
There
we
you
have- we have
And
ideas.
then we'll hide a blue rupee somewhere on it.
Yeah.
There you
Last
go.
story is we talked about this last week. We just want to get the confirmation is that the store is PS Store, PS Vita, PSP, and PS3 stores are getting shut down.
Yep.
The caveat is that we thought there was gonna be no way to download things again. There will be a way to keep downloading your past stuff, which is contrary to what Nintendo did, which straight up just like, hey, if you lost it, you lost it. GG's. But that's good to have too.
I have a feeling it's gonna be really annoying though, re-downloading that stuff.
Yeah, because they throttle the shit out of those.
Yeah. But I imagine too though it's gonna be you just pop it on. It's gonna just have you just the download list.
Yeah.
Right.
But hey, it's cool we have the option. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's fine.
I will say I was re-downloading stuff on my Vita recently. Which, by the way, I didn't realize how many fucking games I got for free on the Vita, like over the course of a few
All
years.
the
And
PS
I'm looking, I
Plus.
have like pretty much every big game I have free. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I haven't spent that much on the
like
PS
I
Store
had
for
games I
Vita.
bought to play that I'm like, oh, I already have that game. Like Uncharted, I rebought that on Vita and I had it for free. I was like, oh, all
They were
right,
PS Plus went hard. Remember that was before PS4, where it was
yeah.
required. So they really made the PS Plus offerings really good on Vita.
I'm more surprised I have them because there was a big chunk of time where I didn't even fucking have PS Plus because I didn't give a shit. And it was just
Yeah.
like whatever. Like I don't play PS3 like at all. So or even PS4 I don't play at all. So
Yeah, but they
shit,
gave out
PS5
some
I
good
haven't even
offerings
turned on in
though.
like 3 weeks.
Like Murder Monster
Say it?
Rebirth was on there.
Yeah, I had that too. Murmurs is a great game by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic game.
yeah.
I've almost selected that a couple times for games gone by.
Oh, I would be down. That's very hey. If you want to play a game like that, play Sakuna. Sakuna has like the same kind of combat.
Can I suggest something to both y'all?
Yeah.
On
Well, pretty close.
on Vita, are you guys interested in Freedom Wars? Is that what it is? Or yeah, I think it's Freedom Wars.
I'm interested in freedom. I'm American.
God save
Let
the
me
queen.
Let me see if that's the name of the game. I think that is.
Yeah, no, it is Freedom Wars. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the game is. It looks like kind of like a Monster Hunter style game, except I don't think you hunt monsters.
It's a Japanese action role playing game.
Yeah, I know what it is. I have it actually. I think. Let me see.
I'm gonna look it up.
I heard nothing but fantastic things about it.
Yeah, I have it. Here it is. This a game.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in playing that, I really want to play that before, just in case any of the servers go down.
Combat went up to 8 players, 4v4. I'm sure we'll find 4 other people.
Oh yeah, it does almost kind of look like Monster Hunter with more sci-fi elements.
I'm down to try it.
I know Adrian loves Monster Hunter, so
Yeah.
I think we should give it a try.
I would love to try this because I've heard nothing but good things. I've been wanting to play it for a while to at least try it.
Obviously, I didn't think much of it because I put it in this black case and it's like cracked here, and there's like a piece of plastic coming off right there, and it's shit. So
it goes for 30 new. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty cheap game you can get. I mean, at this point, a $30 game on Vita is pretty cheap.
Yeah,
Vita games are the only games that are super cheap still on Vita is like the Lego games.
Yeah,
and like shitty games like. I think there's like a game called like Smart As or something like that.
Yeah.
And fucking Little Deviants. That was like a launch game. But like everything else is like fucking blowing up. Like I think God of War collection went up to like $70 or something recently. Jack and Daxter collection is like a $60 game.
How much is Papers, Please selling for? I know that was gonna.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it's more like the common, like not the limited run stuff is going up, which is weird. But let me see. Papers, Please might be going up again. That'd be nice too, because I haven't even gotten it yet. Yeah, it's like 100.
Hell yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it looks like some people are trying to sell it for more than that, but like the cheapest one I see is 100.
That one was like one of the really fast ones to sell out.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes. I'm still waiting for Super Meat Boy. Come on, that's the last one they're doing.
Fuck, someone's
Whatever
trying
the fuck that's happening.
Sell this fucking game for way too much already.
What Mario?
Book of Memories.
Oh my! People are trying to sell 3D All Stars already for like $5,000.
Yeah, they're going back for it. Like, all right, dude.
Funny. Even though people are still selling it for 60, so it's like, all right, whatever you say, boss. Anyway.
And
yeah.
also, sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it. You're good.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, just as a quick aside, the Vita and the PSP are dumb simple to soft mod to put custom firmware on. So if you guys ever decide to want to do that to your Vitas and your PSPs, let me know. I can hook you up with the links that you need. It takes all of like 10 fucking minutes to do.
Sure. If you want to play Freedom Wars, let me know. I'm down. I would love to try that.
Sure. Let's play Borderlands in Vita.
I tried that for a little bit.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
It's especially useless now because you can just play it on Switch. It runs way better on there. So, and it's cheaper on Switch too, technically.
Yeah. Where was I? All right. Yeah, but we heard that's confirmation. Then also is
it just me? Let me interrupt real quick. Is it just me, or is it like stuff like that interests you? Like it interests me, like just weird ports of games like that, like Borderlands 2 on Vita. Like Borderlands 2, the VR game, that just interests me. Like I don't want to play it, but I just want it because it's so strange. Like why?
Yeah,
the fuck
like
would you even
Tekken on Zebo.
Yeah, Tekken on Zebo, exactly. Anything on Zebo, just the Zebo itself.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the YouTubers I follow, Stop Skeletons from Fighting. That's one of his
Yep.
big series
I
is
watch him
Punching
too.
Weight, and it's just
Yep.
all about, hey, why is this a port on this
I
thing?
love it.
And I love shit like that. It is
Yeah, I
fascinating.
love that channel too. I watch him all the time. Hey, it's
Hey,
Derek.
shout outs.
Derek,
I know he could use the additional subscribers. We're pretty
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, I
he's not
heard
big.
about it.
So
Check him out.
Yeah, he's not big. We're bigger, honestly.
he really should be bigger. I love his content. It's
Yeah, his stuff's
well
good.
researched.
Yeah, he's like Pro Jared, except smaller.
And without the abuse of his fans.
No, not Pro Jared. I'm sorry, the other guy. What's the other guy? No, not Pro Jared. No, forget I said him. Who's the other guy? Scott the Waz. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Scott the Waz. Just smaller and fewer is long. But they like do the very similar stuff, I guess.
Yeah, they have a very similar aesthetic and style.
Yeah. Which I guess you could say that about a lot of people. It all goes back to the Angry Video Game Nerd. He would just do random shit like that. Like, here's all my NES accessories, and then he'll drop F-bombs, and now everybody's doing stuff like that, which is cool. I like that. I like just old, weird ports of games.
All right.
I love it. I really do.
But yeah, also we heard
like
about
when they made that port of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on 3DS, I was like, I need to play that. Like,
wait,
what?
weird.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on 3DS. You didn't know that was? Yeah, it's on there. It actually runs pretty well.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, go ahead. I mean, it's a PS2 game, so it better fucking run it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I won't interrupt you anymore.
We also got word about the Vita developers not really getting a fair heads up.
Yeah, so imagine you're going ahead, you're working, especially where they already, I think last year, stopped production of additional cartridges. They already had the allocated amount. That was part of what kind of slowed down Limited Run getting some of the games going, is they had to wait for the final allocation for Vita cartridges. But a lot of developers are still pumping out content on Vita digitally, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, stores are going away. No fucking warning at all. So
they should have had them sign an NDA, which someone would mention. I think that should have been good for the well-being, because I know Lily Mo Games, they're the ones I mentioned their game a little while ago, Habroxia 2. I got on Xbox a little while ago. They made the one with Sacred Symbols, the game where Twin Breaker and stuff like that. They got a Vita dev kit like a month ago, and they bought it too. That's like $600 I think for that. And then they just so I mean they were literally like the morning of they were doing that, they were working on whatever their Vita project was. So
I mean, they could still. Here's the thing, and I feel like this could be an interesting prospect. Homebrew games. It's one of those things that Dreamcast sees that quite a bit. The PC Engine sees it quite a bit. I would actually be kind of curious to see more going forward, especially in the case of these Vita developers. So go ahead and just release their game digitally. Go ahead, give a sales option, give a digital download for it. There's going to be the concern of piracy, sure, but if the option is either not being able to sell your game at all, or it's going to inevitably get pirated, which it was going to do anyways. The Vita's rampant with fucking piracy. Fuck it, just go ahead and try to still recoup some of those losses, or release a digital only version on your site. There's a lot of options to do that. I really hope to see some developers have that kind of option rolled out to them.
Sure.
Hell yeah, that sucks. Because I do still randomly go into PS Vita store just to see what like new crap is on there. And it's all like small games, but that does suck. That like just randomly you'll see like a new game pop up, and then a month later there's a new game. It's just like very steady. I mean, very slow, but it's still right. It's still being developed for, which is nice because nobody cares about Vita anymore. Sadly, not even Limited Run. Limited Run Games started their business with Vita.
It's such a good little handheld, honestly.
I love the Vita. Vita's like easily top 3 handhelds. Number one, I guess, would probably be Switch. I guess at this point, just I don't know. I would say I keep flip flopping between that and like Game Boy Advance SP. I love the SP because I had like some of my favorite games are on there. I don't know. I would have to think about it actually, but Vita would probably be number 3.
That's fair. All right. That's that.
I love the Vita. And, Vita just didn't have enough games on it. I will admit, a lot of them were like ports and like games you can play anywhere else, like 3DS or whatever. Like,
Fair.
yeah. But it didn't have a lot of its own stuff. But the stuff that it did that was its own was really good.
Agreed.
Like I think the Uncharted game was great. Actually,
I
really
heard Killzone
liked it.
Mercenaries is good too. Honestly,
Killzone Mercenaries is great. I mean, the Resistance game wasn't very good, but Killzone Mercenaries was really good. Or
yeah, I was gonna grab that.
I really liked the Mortal Kombat. I mean, that's just a port, but Mortal Kombat port was really well done. Like, I mean, these again, that's just a port, but like,
Sure.
it was surprising how good those games look. I remember getting Uncharted day one with that that PS Vita, and I was like blown away by how good it looks. I just played it again. It still looks like a PS3 game on a Vita, which is surprising
pretty
considering the Vita's almost 10 years old at this point.
Right. Sleek handheld though. All right.
I remember graduating from college, I think like the week before, a couple weeks after the Vita came out. I graduated from college and I brought my Vita with me.
The NGP.
NGP, yeah, that's what it was still called that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it was already out, it was still called that.
last thing we're doing, we're out of here, is bullshit. Alan Wake 2. We're getting word from
Hell
Jeff
yeah.
Grubb that Epic Games is. So what he said specifically was that people were shitting on Epic Games for buying exclusivity from these games that are already kind of made. So they took that to heart and they said, all right, so we're going to fund exclusive development of these games that will not have been made at all. And they said that one of the ones they were tackling is Alan Wake 2.
Hey, you know what? Of all the not multiverse, like just the universes that these studios, video games, and movies, especially movies, the Remedyverse is one I can't wait for. But like, yeah, of all the verses out there, Marvel, DC, the MonsterVerse, they try to
Smash
do that Dark
Bros.
Universe shit, Smashverse, whatever. Which Smashverse should be Smash Mouth, actually.
Yeah,
they should have
Smash Mouth.
Yeah, Smash Mouth verse is actually Shrek, isn't it? That's technically the Shrek verse or the Smash Mouth verse. But yeah, of all the ones, this is the one I can't wait. Like the DLC for Control that has Alan Wake in it is not great, but the little bits of Alan Wake in there are really good, and I love that Alan Wake game. I played that like maybe 4 times. I love that game. And I would love at first if they want to do this, make a remaster, maybe not remake, but a remaster of Alan Wake. I would love that. But I mean, obviously I prefer Alan Wake 2. But if they want to do like let's see if it.
I think Microsoft owns that.
Well. Oh, do they?
Probably.
Come on, Microsoft. You let Banjo and Smash. Come on. Look,
I have an
amiibo of a Microsoft character.
Which is wild when you look at the fucking. When you look
at
the bottom.
Microsoft logo.
No, the bottom where it says
Made in China.
No. The bottom of let me see if I can actually.
Of the actual amiibo.
Yeah.
Well, no, it has to say
here.
copyright.
I don't know if you can see it. It says it right there, though.
Okay.
It's Microsoft 2021.
Oh, yeah, I see it. But it has to say on the box, too. I mean, they got to say it on the box somewhere. Yeah, right there. Microsoft. You won't see it. It's on the bottom left. Hell yeah. A Nintendo thing says Microsoft. Hey, if Microsoft and Nintendo could be buddies, then Epic. Come on.
Come
on.
What do we think? We think it's happening?
Yeah. Yes, I do, because I believe.
I could see that.
Also, dude, they are building up to Alan Wake returning, obviously. And they said there's already a universe in plan, this Remedy verse. So it's happening. It's happening.
I could see that being one of the key games that Epic feels is good enough to garner some goodwill.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That could be their what was that one game the Stadia had that everybody was like,
Serious
cool.
Sam 3?
No, 4. But no.
Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate. Then they have I don't know if it was exclusive there, but then they announced it at their thing. Yeah, it was just like, oh, they have something. Now it's on Steam.
Hey, so Barman is coming in other places now too.
Hey, Bomberman, I didn't even know. I don't think anybody knew that was even a game, even when the Stadia was already out. So, like, Stadia was out and nobody knew that game was out. I'm
excited for that, though. That's just a cool concept.
What do you mean excited for it? It's out.
The live one's already out? The one with all 100 players?
Yeah, on Stadia?
No. That's getting ported.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's dead on Stadia.
100%.
100 people is as many people that Stadia has signed up for it.
Loses each day.
Hello. So it has negative 100 right now.
Yeah.
David, what do you think?
We should all sign up for a free trial for that, and just like if they announce it's dying next month, we should sign up for the trial and just like one last like ride.
One last ride. One first and last ride.
One first and last ride. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, dude.
If things work out and I end up getting some extra free time, then yeah, I'd be down for something like that at some point. But I think it'll happen. It's one of those things that this is clearly a series that is just gonna only be getting more momentum from here, especially with everything that's been going on with Control, from what I've been hearing. So yeah, I could easily see that happening. It seems like a solid purchase, and unless Microsoft decides they want to kind of swoop in and just buy everything right now and just have it be a done deal, then yeah, I see Epic going ahead and taking care of it.
I'm surprised Microsoft didn't jump on that, but hey.
Hey, I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I think it's happening. I feel like Alan Wake 2 is gonna happen. Epic Game Strike, that makes sense to me. I could see Epic want to do that. I'm sure Remedy would jump on that too. All right. Thank you for listening. I want to give a quick shout out. I forgot to mention at the top of the podcast, but I'll mention it here. I got a new project in the works. I've been
Project 7?
Yeah, my Project 7.
Oh wow, you're gonna reboot it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't look that up.
I've had an idea for this a while back, and it's finally, now that I got the PC going, I got everything kind of set up. I'm gonna go for it. I need guests. I need every week is gonna be a new guest. I have a form, which I'll attach the form on the description of the podcast. All I'm asking for is it's a quick tell me what you're into the most: video games, movies, music, or mix, or whatever else.
Whatever dirty shit you're into.
Yeah, whatever dirty, just dark, heinous shit.
Yeah, how many sexual partners you've had in your life?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Fatal Farm?
No.
Sorry, go keep going.
Sorry.
Wait,
So
is it called Fatal Farm?
let's yeah. So there's that. I ask you what specifically you want to talk about. Be passionate about it, but like, I want someone that's like super into a specific thing that they can go on and on about, and then tell me about it, like a little quick paragraph about it, and then if everything works out, we'll be in touch. But I'm looking for some pilot episodes. I know David and I wanted to do one of the first episodes because it's an easy test run because we obviously record together a lot. I don't know if Gore wants to do one or not, but
No.
yeah, Gore's not in anything, so I get it.
Get fucked.
But yeah, at least one of the pilot episodes will be David, and we'll set that up. I'm gonna start that probably in the next like week or two. We'll start the preliminary recording of it, and then it'll take some while to develop, get that going. Then I'll start posting. But yeah, if you're interested, I don't care if you have literally no audience or if you do have an audience. I don't care. I just want to talk to people. So tell me what you're into. Then there's that. Let's talk about games gone by. Games gone by this month is Hellblade's Newest Sacrifice. Next month is what's next month again?
999.
999. Month after that.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Metal Wolf Chaos is XD,
Parasite Eve.
Excuse me, oh, you do it.
All right, look, I got the list right in front of me here. Jesus Christ.
No,
Then
you do it,
volunteer.
Adrian. No, you should write it down. All right, you do it, Adrian.
All right, April, Hellblade. May, 999. June, Parasite Eve. July, Metal Wolf Chaos XD. August, Stardew Valley. And ending things off, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for September.
Yes, and we'll have a fan vote somewhere in the middle there, probably around Stardew.
I disagree. I think you got it wrong.
I don't have it in front of me because I wrote the text on my Mac, and I don't have it on. I had just ongoing word sheet on my Mac.
Yeah. So this month is Stardew Valley.
Yeah, there you go. We got
month
mixed
is
up.
Parasite Eve.
And then month after that's Nocturne.
Yeah, and then the month after that, I'll be
Go to hell.
Yeah, we're all gonna explode in a
We're
nuclear
going
fire.
to hell.
I'm going to hell.
Sunday, stay tuned. Me and David playing some Halo, the twin sticks. So get ready for that.
What's the name of it?
Ranksters is probably on the verge of dipping back in sometime soon.
I hope so. I miss
It's on
ranking
the
things.
verge of death.
No, it's already dead.
Now that I have this all set up and I'm still fiddling around with things, I do want to make it now. Maybe I'll look at the Discord Nitro to make it more clear for you guys to follow along or something, because I know the HD video on Nitro is better, but we'll see. But yeah, then I can easily flop between these a lot more now. So Ranksters might be making a comeback very soon. I shouldn't say very soon. Let's just say soon.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. Just watch
Like
out.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Play your cards right.
play your cards right.
Shout out to the audio podcast again. Check those out. Leave us a review. We appreciate that. And again, sorry about the games gone by week delay. I totally didn't. It blanked from my head, so I forgot about posting it. I've been so busy.
Right.
But yeah, we'll do that. That'll be up next week for sure and back on track. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Before we go, I mentioned them earlier. Fatal Farm is a YouTube channel. I think it's called Fatal Farm. Lasagna Cat is their series.
Okay, that's them.
Yeah, watch every episode of Lasagna Cat from order of when they first came out on their YouTube all the way to the last one. The last one is a 3-hour video of them taking calls from people. And they have to answer 2 questions. Their name, obviously, that's the first one. What's your name? And the second one is how many sexual partners you had. And it's 3 hours of them just answering calls. Watch all the way to the end.
It's phenomenal.
All right, I'll watch that.
All the way to
That
the
reminds
end.
me of also go watch Unboxing Ring if you haven't. If you don't know what it is, don't
Unboxing
worry about it.
Ring,
Just go watch
that's a
it.
great one. Just watch it. Rocco Bodie from Mega 64.
Have
they should release that on Blu-ray. I'm still waiting.
I would 190%
Me too.
buy one. Like
If they release that in Gamer Wars on Blu-ray, I'm 100%.
yeah, I got Gamer Wars DVD. I'll buy it on Blu-ray. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. Even though it will look exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want it on Bluray.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Also,
Go watch Dad.
Go watch Dad. That's great.
Go watch your dad. See where he is.
He danced for like 10 hours on New Year's. Good man. Really quick, and I wanted to ask one last thing. Did you ever watch Alpha Betas, or was that what's that called?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't good.
I didn't care for it. That's all I want to say about that, because I'm gonna give it another chance. It's just not my type of humor. I also feel bad because I think one of the guys that was in it left a comment on my reaction saying like, "Hey, I appreciate your honest reaction about it." I was like, "Yeah."
I watched bits and pieces, and I was like, "This is trying too hard."
Yeah, like it was like right after Has Been. No, I'm sorry, not Has Been. Hell of a Boss, and I really legitimately like those. The Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel.
Yeah,
because that's like my type of humor, which is stupid, but it's so fast paced too that even if something doesn't land, it's like onward to the next joke, and also the animation's fantastic. It was right after that, and I just Alpha Beta is like its animation's way too subpar for me to be like.
They have a lot of the Rick and Morty people though, right? Or no, I mean,
yeah,
it's
but like,
the voices.
It must have been like just a little. It must have been just like time. Like they didn't have enough time because it just didn't look that great. I thought animation wise,
sure.
Not Rick and Morty looks fantastic. They do a great job. Even Solar Opposites looks great, but I don't know. There wasn't a lot of stuff going on in Alpha Betas though. But anyway, yeah, go check it out. I'm sure everybody has. I didn't fucking. I have no talent, so whatever.
All right, that's the podcast. Thanks for watching.
I mean, I'm not allowed to critique anything. I don't have any fucking talent.
Also, don't forget to send in your mail to BR.
I'm just saying. Yeah, it's just whatever. It was fine. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
All right. Now that Chris is done doing his Adrian impression, go ahead and don't forget to send us an email at brp at bluerupees.com for any of our games gone by games that we do. Always excited to go ahead and read your emails. Even if they're not related to the exact game we're playing at the time, it's always good to get your thoughts, especially for new listeners on games you did in the past. So go ahead. And
David's lonely. Send him an email.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Send him your nudes.
Yeah, send him your nudes. Send him a big schlong dick.
Go to Dorado Joy U at Twitter. Go give him a follow first, and then just DM some just fucking.
Yeah, go follow Durandale Joy-Con or whatever his name is.
Follow Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah, go tell him I like you on Bloopies.